We are live, y'all. We are watching this Browns game. It's going to kick off in just a few minutes here. Before the stream starts, I got to hear what some win-loss predictions are going to be for this game. So drop those down in the chat box. And again, remember to like this stream so more people can join the party. Oh, man. So let's first talk about some of the inactives for today. Let's go to Cam's Twitter. It's going to reload her Twitter, of course. See, she posted inactives. Richard LeCount, he's a healthy scratch. Sione Takitaki injury. Ifede Odomingo, he's new, so he's not going to play. Michael Dunn, healthy scratch. Chris Hambert, not a healthy scratch. Tommy Togiai, healthy scratch. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah expected to start. We might see extended snaps from somebody like a Grant Delpit today. Also, we might see extended snaps from Odell Beckham. The report came out, even though I thought he would be on a pitch count most certainly. Report came out, he's not going to be on a pitch count tonight. Not tonight, today. So that is the report that's out there. It's word on the street that Odell's not going to have a pitch count. So also I want predictions on what kind of game Odell is going to have. Do you think he's going to have 3 receptions, 4 receptions, 5 receptions, 100 yards, 200 yards, a touchdown, 2 touchdowns? Let me know in the chat box. I want all of your predictions. Right now the Browns are 70% favorite to win this game. Oh, man. 70% favorite to win this game. And this is going to be an interesting one, right? Better defense than the Browns played last week. Justin Fields did not play well last week, as I covered in my preview. But, you know, he's a rookie, right? He might have just had a bad first game. We know things can change dramatically in that second game for a rookie. A lot of things to look at. 1 second here. Some of you guys saying 80 yards, 2 touchdowns, 5 receptions, 74, 1 touchdown, 7 targets, 3 catches. This guy's a hater. 35 yards. We got our first super chat of the day from DS, who says, I have the same shirt, Chubb Hub. Yeah, I saw that on, somebody posted this shirt on social media, and then I saw it on Amazon the next day, and I had to get it, right? I think the Bears defense will do well. Don't know the final stats. And again, if you want your voice heard on this show, please make sure you can do so by super chatting. A super chat gets your voice on the show guaranteed. Rally Kitty. Hello. She wants to join the stream. All right, it's time for kickoff. All right. You ready? Who won the toss? Who won the toss? Bears. And the Browns will get the ball first. All righty. Second home game in a row for the Cleveland Browns as they open the season. Cairo Santos going to kick the ball off here, and we are underway. Browns wearing their alternate 1945 uniforms. And Baker Mayfield's going to trot out there for the first time today with Odell Beckham for the first time this season. No Jarvis Landry. He's going to be out for a couple of weeks. Baker Mayfield, highest in the NFL with completion percentage and like 9th in the NFL when it comes to yards per attempt. So that's a decent completion percentage right there. It's not padded by just a bunch of screens here. Would love to see them get Baker Mayfield more involved. Love to see him get him more passing attempts and get him to get the ball downfield more, especially against a tough front like the Bears. The Browns going to go open and play action. Looks like Baker's going to keep it, throw it downfield. Has a man, and it's almost picked off. And that is the first incompletion the Browns have had out of a play action set all season. They have been 16 of 16 on play action. They go here, Harrison Bryant there, but a great play. Who's that? That is a great play by whoever that was. Yeah, Bush. That was a great play by him. So 2nd and 10 here. Baker going to open up and empty. I like it. So drop back, throw it across the middle. And that's got to be a pass interference, right? That's not pass interference. Are you kidding me? Odell was tackled by Roquan Smith before the ball even touched his hand. That's garbage. That is garbage. How do you not call that? All right, they got trips left. It looks like Chicago's going to send Roquan on a blitz. Baker's going to try to get him to go. Roquan sends. Baker steps up in the pocket, down the field, up the middle. Odell Beckham first down. Here we go. And a good job, Baker stepping up in the pocket. He saw the pressure coming from the linebacker early. Roquan Smith was pretty transparent in his attempt. Odell with just a great route, finding the soft spot in the zone and getting past the 40-yard line to get a first down. And that's going to be huge. It's going to allow them to get into more of their regular sets here. As they're going to probably run their first run play of the day with Peoples-Jones in motion. Gives it to Nick Chubb on the left side. Nick Chubb's going to get about 2-3 yards on the play. Not that successful of a run play there. Again, the Bears have a really strong front seven there. It's not going to put up the biggest numbers there, but they're going to be good and stout against the run. Might be the opportunity to attack them against the pass just because you feel like you could be more comfortable in that attack against this Bears front against the pass here. Baker going to be in shotgun. Anthony Schwartz on the field out wide left. David Njoku up off the line of scrimmage next to Jedrick Wills and Nick Chubb out wide. So it's a 3 tight end set. They're going to send him. Bad ball by Baker. We're 1 of 3 here to start the day on a 3rd and 8 again.
Schwartz is a guy that trying to get involved here for his speed. I mean, blazing 4.26 40. Had a tough game last week. Browns kind of said a ball that he maybe quit on a little bit, led to an interception.
Interested to see what they go to here. You have to think Odell Beckham's going to be who they target. Wonder who the Bears are going to put on Odell. If that's going to be the case, they're going to send Kareem Hunt to the slot. Interesting difference in that. They got Peoples-Jones out wide, Odell on the left side. Baker's looking to Odell, flushed out the pocket. He's going to run for the first down, and he's going to get it and then some, but there's a flag on the play. Might be an illegal block on one of the wide receivers, though.
And this play's going to stand up. Ron Torbert is our referee this afternoon. You're trying to show Mack and Quinn lined up together.
Defensive holding there. So that's going to be declined, and the Browns are going to get another first down here. Another 3rd and long converted by Baker Mayfield. Not been too great outside of that, but the 2 3rd downs, he's made good plays here. Again, Baker Mayfield, a lot more mobile than what people assume of him. You hear people talk about Baker, call him slow. It's just not accurate. He's not slow. He's not fast. He's not Lamar Jackson, but he can move. And again, the benefit of Odell there, he's going to get those calls here. They're going to send Higgins in motion. This is probably going to be a run. Yep, this is going to be a run towards Hooper, I'm guessing. And they snuffed that one out just like I did. Again, if the stream is behind, that is intentional. I do not want to be ahead just because it would spoil things for you guys. So please, please, I understand I'm behind. That's intentional. Stop commenting in the chat. I'm aware. Because if I'm ahead, then I'm spoiling things for you guys. If I'm behind, you get to see my reaction to things after the play happens. So if there's a big play, you get to see the reaction because you know it's going to happen then. That is by design, guys. All right, Brown's going to be in a single back formation here. Baker gets the ball to Chubb. Chubb finally gets more than 2 yards, but only like 4 on that carry. And the Browns are going to be in another 3rd and, decent situation here.
Look at this Browns offense. Getting familiar with them if you're not a diehard fan. Baker Mayfield has been great. What a start. 82% for the first 2 weeks in history.
First 2 games of the season, rushing touchdown.
So good. That's the most in the league. It's the most in team history through 2 games as well. Meanwhile, their third down.
All right, so another 3rd and 5 here. They're in field goal range. Felton in the game here. Would you run it with Felton here and just go for it if you don't get it? Nope. Baker throws the ball on the line. It's Felton. Oh, he had him, but he missed him just a little bit. Better ball would have got it there. Oh, it was there. Oh, he just missed him. Look at that 2-step. They're going to stay on the field here, by the way. He beats Roquan Smith, and he just misses him. The bump there by Roquan, just enough. Oh, man, that would have been a huge play. All right, 4th and 5. Empty set. You have to believe. Not great. Not great. The ball came out late. They were late in the time clock. I would have wished they would have called a timeout there in the first half. You can't go for it on 4th and 5 and know that the play is going to be that sloppy under 5 seconds in the play clock. So you would have wished they would have called a timeout there just so they can get things settled. So not great there. All right, but as you guys know, I don't just cover the Browns. I cover the AFC North as well. So while we're on commercial break for the Cleveland Browns, I'm going to check in on some of these AFC North games. We got a couple big ones going. Well, we got a big one going on with the Steelers and the the Steelers and the Bengals.
So they had to repair both of them, which makes it even more impressive. He's come back the way he is and the mobility that he has
Right now, the Bengals are in 3rd and 18 against the Steelers defense, so they've been getting behind them sticks. Looks like the Steelers are going to get this ball back here. Underneath. And that's going to result in a punt, so nothing happening there with the Bengals. Let's check in on the Baltimore Ravens. They have the ball right now. Boy, y'all are quick to turn on Baker Mayfield in the chat, huh? He has one slightly off drive, by the way, a drive where he converted 2 3rd and longs and the running game wasn't helping him, and y'all ready to turn on him. Let's stop that. That's ridiculous. Y'all being goofy right now. The run game should have been more effective, too. I mean, let's talk about that. They were averaging 2.5 yards a carry for that drive. So I know everybody's going to put it on the quarterback, but y'all got to see them full game. You know what I mean? Who did they got running? Baltimore, they get stopped there. They got the punt. All right, we're back. I thought we were back. Yeah, I get it. Baker missed a couple of throws on that drive. Really only the one to Demetric Felton on the wheel. But let's wait more than one drive before we're just ready to dump on him. Goodness gracious.
The starting NFL debut for Justin Fields. They certainly hope it's the start of something special for a long time. 20-2 as a starter's career.
All right, so Justin Fields coming off a bad game last week. Won it, but a bad game from every metric. Steps in here. Let's see what they did to kind of help Justin Fields in the game plan. 1st and 10 here. They're going to run the ball with David Montgomery, and he's going to have a crease. He's going to get to the 40. It's a good run by Chicago.
We talked about it in the open. Let's get a feel for what Matt Nagy's going to do here. He's got a young quarterback.
You know Matt Nagy's going to run the ball, especially with a rookie quarterback in the game. I mean, he kind of predicates his whole offense off of that.
We saw him go with the early handoff. Don't be surprised in this first drive. He really tries to get his young quarterback settled in and feeling a part of his game.
All right, Bears in the shotgun set. Miles is wide off the ball, free run, and that's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe a yard, not much there as the Browns were ready for it.
2nd and 9.
Look at this Bears.
And the Bears' offensive line has been an interesting unit. Jason Peters is somebody, after what he did last year, you would expect to be struggling. He is not. Everybody else on that line has been struggling so far. Ifedi's been okay on that right side, but everybody else has been ugh. So it'd be interesting to see how the Browns line up defensively to see if they can get some pressure on the interior with McDowell, Malik Jackson, and maybe even Clowney and Miles. They're going to go here with a wide front defensively. On the edge, Miles gets by. He's going to step up, run in the pocket, and he's going to get short of the first down there, about a yard or two short.
I like that. He's decisive, right? His first read wasn't there, trying to get the ball out of his hand. When you spread the field in that empty, it really allows.
And really aggressive upfield. Jason Peters did a good job blocking Myles Garrett on that play, getting him upfield.
Puts him in 3rd and short. I like the decisive decision there by him.
All right, 3rd and 1 here. Well, 3rd and 2. Scoop play and nothing. Just JOK comes off the block. And was that Peters blocking him? Hey, I need to see a replay on that. Was that Peters that was trying to block him on that? Yeah. He came out. It was a big guy. Yeah. Peters trying to block him. JOK sheds it. I think that answers all the questions about if he's big or strong enough to play linebacker in NFL. Look at that. Presses off, takes advantage of leverage, and gets to the running back. Great job by JOK there. Get off the field. And they're going to kick this field goal here, huh? Cairo Santos. I think he used to be on the Ravens a couple of years ago. And he is going to get this kick here, and the Bears are going to go up by 3. I don't think Justin Fields had a single drop back. Did he? I don't think he had a single drop back in that. They're not confident in him.
And a whole lot more. So what are you waiting for? Hip hop group tag team to help you plan dessert?
Well, he didn't have a single pass attempt. Scoop, chaka laka, 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 chaka laka. This is the best commercial of all time.
See all the ways you could save.
Here's the question: was that ball going backwards or not?
Try to check in with some of the other games. As the Pittsburgh Steelers are driving on the Cincinnati Bengals here. That game, 9:33 left. Pittsburgh, I believe, close to their own end zone. Yeah, they're in 2nd and 23 right now. Pittsburgh backed up against their line. They're backed up against their 5-yard line. But both teams not been able to get off the line of scrimmage for them, and then Claypool drops it. Third and 23 here for Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. I'll jump back to the Browns game once it's back from commercial. By the way, we got 383 people here. Make sure y'all hit that like button so more people can join. And Pittsburgh will not move the ball there, and they're going to punt from their own 5. So a defensive battle in Pittsburgh against the Cincinnati Bengals. The first couple of drives there. Interesting. Did not expect that to play out. Well, I did expect that to play out.
Get in your helicopter.
Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty. Girls the heart of the kitchen. Girls the heart of the kitchen. Where the magic happens. This is where we're making the food. It all comes together here.
All right. Well, we're about to be right back for this Browns game. Yield. You watch enough football, and you get that spider sense of when your team's about to come back from commercial after a while, man. I'm telling you. That's one of them things. I've been watching football for a long time. And you get that spidey sense. All right, man, we about to come back. It's like when you're in the pocket, and you know when you got to get rid of the ball. The fan version of that is knowing when you got to get back to your game on commercial because you know time's up, baby. Got to throw that thing. All right, Browns are going to get the ball back here after a kickoff that went out back through the end zone, so at the 25-yard line. And again, look at the job that JOK does here, shedding Jason Peters. Huge man. And if that play doesn't get you confident that JOK is not going to have a problem with his size in the NFL, I don't know what will. All right, Browns single back. And they got a bunch of dudes on the line of scrimmage right now for Chicago. They all send, and the Browns run right into it. And they get about 2 yards, 3 yards right there.
Talking with Sean Desai, the defensive coordinator for Chicago, he feels pretty strong about their ability of their front seven to control the run. He doesn't feel like he needs to bring so many extra guys in the box to
all right, we got 2nd and 8 here. Baker 1 of 5 for 13 yards. A couple of rushes for some third downs, though, so he's not been terrible. But not the start that he would want to have for the game, not the start the Browns wanted him to have. Ooh, it looked like Jedrick jumped early. Baker throws this thing up, and there's a flag and pass interference right there on 22. Again, it's where Odell helps you. He's going to get them calls. Yeah, they're going to get pass interference here. There's a hold. That shouldn't be a – oh, he landed on the quarterback, which is now a penalty.
want the defensive lineman to just attempt it again. It's easier said than done. See the
But that's definitely a penalty. That is 100% a penalty on Odell. Oh, what happened to Odell? Roughing the passer, that's going to be 15 yards right there. My goodness. Well, the NFL defensive backs still are afraid of Odell Beckham because he has been getting held, tugged on, and grabbed all game here. I don't think that should be a penalty, though, what happened to Baker. I don't know how a dude that big is going to be able to not land on somebody once all his momentum gets going that way. Just seems like a real tough axe. All right, Peoples-Jones in motion. They're going to do a fake reverse jet sweep, and it's a extended handoff to Demetric Felton, essentially. First down. That's a beautiful play design, by the way. Even when the Bears think they got it, they don't got it. And a good run by there. Good catch, good run by Demetric Felton. Get 10 yards on the play. Ooh, I don't know who that was on. That looked like a mess. False start on Jedrick. Oh, Joe. That's surprising.
The Browns will move it back 5 yards on the penalty on Batonio, the left guard. By the way, these uniforms today are sweet. 75th anniversary unis for the Browns. Just fantastic. With the shadow box numbers, and then you get the numbers on the helmets, just the white stripes, man.
All right, 1st and 15 here. They got Rashard Higgins in the slot. Let's get the camera back out a little bit. I know what the green dot looks like. All right, they got trips left. David Njoku standing up in the slot. And it's going to go up to DPJ, who makes a great catch. Get him involved more, right? Look at this. Finds a soft spot in that cover 2. Ball gets there. And then catch it, toe. Grab it. There you go. Good play, good ball. That's a great play. Great play by Peoples-Jones. And good ball by Baker. Trips left out of flat line. They're going to send Demetric Felton in motion. Double fake reverse run to Nick Chubb, and he gets, again, 3 yards. Run game ain't been working today. Now, again, the Bears might just be a good defense because not a lot's been working, but, you know, run game ain't been working especially. Okay, so I referenced a green dot. There are people who don't know what that is. By the way, Nick Chubb's helmet's already destroyed. But the green dot is basically the guy who gets the helmet that gets the radio signal from the coach. Quarterback and linebackers usually have them. It's whoever the play caller is on the field. All right, Baker drops back. Easy ball here to Odell. We're going to have a 3rd and short here. And in this kind of territory, you have to assume the Browns would go for it again. Get big, get the ball. And he's inches away from the 3rd down marker. Joe Burrow just got intercepted in Pittsburgh. They're going to do that little screen Tyreek Hill play. Good play. Sometimes Felton, that's a rookie mistake by Felton there. He kind of went on the assumption that he could just outcut. Sometimes you just need to run straight. Right? It's zone. Yeah, see, he needed to just get that ball and go to the edge and see if he can get that yard. He cut it upfield, didn't need to do that there on 3rd and 1. Browns are going to send him out there again for 4th and 1. What happened there on that play call? That's the second 4th down they've went for, and they've looked unorganized on both 4th downs. That's coaching right there. So I don't know what's going on, but that's unusual. All right, we'll go back to the other games. I mean, I understand why they didn't run the ball there because, quite frankly, even when the defense ain't expecting it, the Browns ain't been running the ball quite well throughout the first quarter. When they definitely know you about to try to run that thing for a yard, you probably ain't going to get that yard. I don't care if it's Nick Chubb or Kareem Hunt. The Browns ain't been getting that kind of push on the offensive line to start the game. So I get the play action call there. I just wish they would have executed that better. I don't know what happened there. The running back went one way. The quarterback went the other way. Looked like once Baker pulled out, saw there was pressure. There was nobody on that side of the field. So confusion there on that play call. And again, it's the second 4th down where there's been some kind of confusion, a unusual thing from what we have seen so far of Kevin Stefanski, of just not being organized, especially on a money down 2 times in a row. All right, Pittsburgh has the ball here, and they got another penalty. Oh, my God, they're playing a sloppy game here in Pittsburgh. Yeah, they're playing a sloppy game in Pittsburgh. Both teams. This has been ugly. Every time I come here, it's 2nd and long. It's 3rd and 22. You know, it's a bunch of penalties or interceptions or fumbles. This is an ugly game. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Go turn to what happened at the Bengals game. Oh, my goodness. Big Ben just got creamed, threw the ball as he got smacked in the face with the helmet, and then got it tossed up to Logan Wilson, who caught this ball with one hand on the line of scrimmage. Oh, my goodness. That's going to be all over the place. Look at that. Was that Sam Hubbard pops it out of him? And then the catch by Logan Wilson here. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Again, sloppy game in Pittsburgh. Oh, and it looks like Ben's hurt. He got hit at that elbow real hard. The elbow he missed all of 2019 for. My goodness. Yeah, it's just a run play. And Myles Garrett gets back there for a sack on 1st down. Sorry, that play took my attention off the game. Myles Garrett just gets right past Ifedi, gets a sack on Justin Fields. Look at that. The defensive line is showing up much better than they did last week. All right, 2nd and 20 here. And they're going to do whoa, that was a bad call all the way. And look who's back there again for another TFL, Jadeveon Clowney. Third and extra long. I like Joe Woods' shirt. They got that on sale. I might get that. All right, 3rd and 22 here. They're going to put a bunch of DBs on the field here. It's still a ton of pressure, shot short, and the Browns force another. Will get another stop on 3rd down. This is much different than last week. Here we go. Clowney being disruptive, getting the team behind the sticks. Look, the key to stopping any offense is getting behind the sticks. Turns into a different game once you get them behind the sticks. Dimitrick going to get this punt here.
Touchdown at UCLA.
Good punt. And he's going to have some space here. If he could shake 50. Oh, my goodness. Wow. It's, boy, get that boy the ball more. My goodness, what a cut there. Let's check on the Ravens. Well, the offense has been slow to start, but the defense has actually, done its job so far. Who would have called that one before the game started?
They've got to have an answer for the blitz. He has been blitzed almost on every drop back passing attempt.
Like nothing happening in this Ravens game.
You know the Ravens, they're going to play press. They're going to make these receivers get off the line.
Let's see what happens here. What y'all talking about?
Until the Goff and the offense has an answer. Good protection for Goff on 35. He hits his man.
Wow, good play by Baltimore. They're going to be short there.
Mel was telling us earlier on, Suafilo, who's out with an knee injury.
Rubbing still takes time. No.
Interception of Roethlisberger sets up his Cincinnati possession.
Second and 9 here for the Bengals. Short throw to Tyler Boyd. And they're driving. They're close to scoring here. They're the first team to get close to scoring. It's going to be like a 3rd and short.
Catch and run, 7 yards, put him at the 17 of Pittsburgh. This is just a bunch formation to the left.
Sorry about that.
He's fortunate. Sutton's fortunate.
Only movie theaters Thursday. Rated PG-13.
That'd be a good wrestling move, Ted. Yes. I can't believe they didn't throw the flag on that. You might see from Black.
Game is 3-0 right now. Browns just got the ball back after a 3-and-out from the Bears. We're waiting for the Browns to come back. Bengals just converted on the first down. They got the ball at the 10-yard line. No. They're going to score, and the Bengals are going to go up 7 there. So that's what's happening on that front. The Bengals take the early lead on the Pittsburgh Steelers. No matter what the result of that game is, you're going to want to watch AFC North Talk this week to see the fallout from that. Right now, the Bears' defense has been pretty stout against the Browns' running attack. Browns really ain't been able to get anything going on the ground. Let's see if that changes here on this drive.
Scan the QR code now, download the app, and play for free. Got a 3-0 game Bears late first quarter here. First couple possessions, Browns have moved.
We're going to get the first play here to start at the end of the first quarter.
Story of this game so far.
Handoff here to Hunt, fake. Baker steps up, throws it to Hunt. Hunt gets smacked hard, gets past the line of scrimmage, and gets about 4 or 5 yards out of that. Man, good job there. Way to not fall behind the sticks. All right, 2nd and 7, which is fortunate because that could have either been a sack or a tackle for loss. Pick your poison on that one. Got 3 yards out of it. Good thing for Kareem Hunt, right? They're going to play action this one. Fake to Kareem Hunt. And Hunt's going to have some yards here. Good slip screen play. They're going to make Kareem Hunt make its mark on this drive here. Way to slip out there by Joe Bitonio, be the lead blocker. Teller slips up, and that really makes the play right there. It's always great to have really good athletic guards in football. That play proves it. All right, single back here. Odell out wide. Browns trip left. Hand it off. It's going to be a double reverse to Odell. He has the corner just a little bit. cuts inside, gets to about the 55. Well, yeah, that Odell not being on the pitch count thing, that's true, right?
Involved in this first quarter. That time he gets the run. We've got a game break with Kurt Menefee.
Just about make you in from where you are in Buffalo. The Bills are off to a quick start. This is Josh Allen scrambling around and finding Emmanuel Sanders on the sideline from score. 28 yards on that one.
That's better.
Season for Allen, and we're up 7-0 over Washington. Kevin, great event.
Kurt, thanks. Beckham, by the way, did pick up the first down there. So 10 yards rushing.
All right, and they're going to end out the quarter here to some thuggish, ruggish bone.
But it's the Bears who've got the early lead, and Justin Fields is starting debut. 3-0.
All right, let's go see what's going on with the other games.
Home improvement sponsor of the NFL.
We've got about 2 minutes.
104th meeting between these two teams. A touchdown pass is 17.
All right, so story of the first quarter right now, if you're watching the Browns game.
5 minutes from here.
Offense has been moving the ball, quite frankly. They've gotten in the scoring position twice. They've just gone for it 2 times. Those 2 times they've went for it. I don't disagree with the decision they made to go for it. I just disagree with how sloppy the calls were. One was a kind of weird play where the ball got snapped last minute. Looked like it caught everybody off guard. You could have used the timeout there to get everybody on the same page. They didn't. So that was a little bit of a disappointment there. And the second one was a 4th and 1. I get that you don't want to run the ball right into the Bears front. They've been stopping you all game, even when they haven't seen it coming. So, yeah, you might want to try some trickery up there. Play action pass game has been working a little bit. They do that, but the play call looked like it was incomplete. Looked like nobody knew where to go. And, just kind of a fumbled 4th down. 2 4th downs there makes the difference from this being 14-3, 6-3, versus what it is right now. And speaking of misery and pain, Big Ben gets sacked again if you're watching the Cincinnati game while we're waiting for the first quarter break to end for the Cleveland Browns. Defensively, they've showed up. Now, again, it's Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears. It's not like a high-powered offense or anything, but they've showed up, and they've done quite the job there. So all the talk this week has been about the defense. They've showed up. Offense now needs to get it back going. Pittsburgh going to try to run here. Their run blocking is horrendous. Boy, Pittsburgh has some horrendous issues on offense.
Definitely felt pain in that right arm coming off the field after that last offensive series. He came over to the athletic trainer who was looking at him. He made some fists. He was grimacing, kind of shook his hand out and was pointing to his forearm. He looks okay for now, but certainly something to monitor.
Absolutely. And we know it was a left pack, and you talked about that, Trent, before the game about how the left side.
All right, we're back.
Start the second quarter, 3-0 Bears. That was because Browns 0 for 2 on 4th down. They've had the ball, they've moved the ball. Bears got good field position, went for a field goal. That's been the story.
All right, Browns need to finally finish one of these drives here. Good run by Kareem Hunt. He gets loose. 10 yards there. Kareem Hunt been running the ball well. Nick Chubb hasn't. So it might be a Kareem Hunt day. Look at that. Maybe some of these shotgun runs be a little bit more effective against the Bears than running it out of the heavies. Baby, get off the table. All right, Browns going to be in scoring range here soon if they can get the ball. Well, they're in scoring range right now. Center Donovan Peoples-Jones on a motion. They're in zone. Baker going to drop back, pass it, sees a man, rolls out. It looks like he's just going to run this thing, and he's going to get about 3 yards out of that. I feel like he missed somebody on that. Would love to see the wide there. We got another super chat. Girl. We got a super chat from Chris Gustafaro. Sorry if I mispronounced the name. Would you say Kareem Hunt is a more physical runner and Nick Chubb is finesse? Absolutely not. They're both similar type of running backs. Kareem's just a little bit more explosive, but Chubb is faster. If that makes sense, right? Like, Chubb's long speed is definitely faster than Hunt's, but Hunt's a little bit more explosive in a phone booth. See, some people point out the Browns ain't been going to their tight ends that much. That makes sense. You're not really going to want to throw at Roquan Smith or not. He's been excellent this year. All right, man, 3rd and 5. They're going to run the ball here, and Hunt gets it on 3rd and 5. Wow. That was a ballsy play call right there. Might be a flag on the Browns. That'd be a second penalty on the offensive line there for today.
2 of those penalties last week. Browns just making some mistakes here early. They're moving the ball.
They are. They're moving the ball. They're getting deep into the Bears' territory.
Yeah, it's definitely a hold.
I think they called it on Jack Conklin. I think it was on Wyatt Teller, the right guard. You see him, he kind of grabs the team next.
3rd and 15, that's rough. That sets you back, and that almost puts you out of field goal range here.
Back to his days in New Orleans, he used to give us fits. They'd line him up at defensive end over the tight end, and his whole job was to just beat us up.
Now 3rd and 15. They got to get to the 24.
Baker has time, gets it downfield. Oh, no. All right, they're going to have to kick a field goal here if they got the range.
Jalen Johnson has quietly, he's quietly become really a pretty premier corner in this league, especially given he's only in his 2nd year. And we asked him point blank the other day, we said, what's he going to be like knowing that Odell?
Good play by Odell to make sure he can't come down with that. Anthony Schwartz to take notes. All right, man. Let's see if he can make this kick. I have no faith that he's going to be able to make this kick. I have absolutely no faith he's going to make this kick. 57-yard field goal. Did he get it? Wow. All right, man. Got a bonus out that. Wow. Damn, bro. The wind must have took it. That looked like the wind took that thing all the way. Almost hit the Dawson bar. Holy. I think the Dawson bar kick was from shorter. I think that was a 55-yarder, right?
It looks like an F-150. Goes like an F-150.
What's the wind like at the stadium? Is it crazy windy there? Let me check the wind.
And powers like an F-150. It must be an F-150 hybrid. The 2021 F-150 Power Boost Hybrid with 570 pound-feet of torque and 12,700 pounds of max available towing.
Is the wind crazy or something?
This one is for the diehard fan who says their team is in a rebuilding year.
Wind's about 18 miles per hour. It's not crazy.
You've compromised enough.
Yeah, so.
Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Hey, good kick. Good kick. Good kick, you and kicker. Good job, you kicker. And get off the field. Wasn't that great. All right, let's go see what else is going on here. They're on commercial. They're about to come back in a sec. Baltimore put this one away yet? Nope, they're punting. Baltimore's been moving slow. About to get me eliminated from the thing. All right, yeah. Way to go, Baltimore. Pittsburgh here. Dog, they just run it with Ben Roethlisberger. He got a first down. Pittsburgh just ran a design run with Ben Roethlisberger, and it looked exactly like you would expect.
Logan Wilson comes out here and he's got him. And he's like, there's no way Roethlisberger's going to try running this thing.
I used to say, nah, it's probably going to be dumplings today. Not tenders. But I used to say, as a joke, a lot of quarterbacks look like athletes when they run or look like they're just running. Big Ben looked like he running like he late to work. That's what it looks like when he runs. Are they back from this game? Yeah, they're about to be back right here.
3-3 game here in the second quarter. Justin Fields is starting debut.
How many people we got? 559 people in chat. Make sure you hit that like button, please.
I want to see Matt Nagy come out and utilize his young
Let's go.
stud, right? You drafted this guy.
Hit the like button, y'all.
Push the ball down the field. Let him run a little bit. Let him impact the game.
Khalil Herbert, the rookie,
Oof.
takes it out of the end zone.
Hey, man, the kick coverage has been pretty good.
To about the 24. Let's go downstairs to Pam Oliver.
Hey there, Kevin. Khalil Mackey spent a good deal of time in the medical tent before you saw him leave the field. Chicago tells me the Bears linebacker has a foot injury and is questionable. Back to you.
Well, that is obviously a problem.
When did Justin Fields throw the ball and get 11 yards? Was that like a screen?
Back to the field. So here is Fields. 1 for 1. He's tried to pass 3 times. Greg, you were talking about it. Sacked one time, one time he ran.
All right, and they're going to run this one to the left.
So far. He is going to hand it off to Montgomery. Conservative so far.
Yeah, I mean, first down runs, right? How many times are we going to go first down runs and be in 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8, right? They tried
Good
to
play by
pass
the Browns defense here.
took a sack, but get the ball out of his hand, get him a completion, quick game, maybe get him on
Girl,
the
why are
field,
you
improve
so
some of the stuff we've seen Cleveland do
excitable
on the
right
other
now?
side. But here we are in the second quarter, and Fields, if I'm him, I'm not sure if I've really gotten into the rhythm and the groove of the game.
2nd and 9 here for the Chicago Bears. Browns out in a pretty basic 4-3 setup. And they're going to get there, JOK. Might be a half sack situation with him and Myles Garrett, but boy, they got there within a blink of an eye. Look at this. JOK just shoots the gap. Boop. And gets there. And Myles gets his butt there too for a half sack there. He took a half a sack from JOK. JOK just was the read man on that read option, saw that the run fake was not going his way, and immediately just attacked the point of attack there. Great instincts by the linebacker. That's an instinct play right there.
3rd and 14.
Fields going to be sacked again by Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett. 1.5 sacks already. Justin Fields has had 10 dropbacks, like 5 sacks. Look at that. Jason Peters goes for a low block there on Myles Garrett. That's a bad idea.
Once you go low, you're no help to the quarterback. Justin Fields holding the ball.
He tried to chip block him at 335 pounds. That's weird.
Well, it doesn't matter how many plays you call of the aggressive nature. If you can't block for 2 seconds, that's going to be a problem. Another good punt, though, by O'Donnell.
Oh, he has space.
From the 24. Looks to get to the end.
Well, this kid's electric. He almost tried that spin move again. There's going to be a flag on this. All right, Collingwood's dead. Come on now.
61-yard punt for the 2nd time by O'Donnell. So the Browns see what this flag is. But there's a lot of talk this week about getting to the quarterback. They had only 3 sacks, but they had gotten a lot of pressure, gotten close.
What are you talking about?
Today they're finishing.
Yeah, when we talked to defensive coordinator Joe Woods, he said, we're getting a lot of pressure. We're winning.
Like, Malik, you need to get in this, man. We all getting sacks. Why you ain't getting no sacks?
A lot of it is just
During the return, a little block in the back. Number 52 in the return team. That's in their penalties assessed from the spot of the foul. It's Cleveland's ball, first down.
I do need to put Rice and stuff in there.
sometimes we got to get the back end and the front end, the secondary on the same.
It's a party in the backfield for the Browns defense here. They're not even blitzing. They're just dominating the line of scrimmage here. The Browns go to commercial break here in the second quarter. I'll be right back. I got to get my food ready for the halftime show.
Still can't believe this thing is yours.
No. Navy Federal Credit Union gave me such an affordable car loan. The rest was easy. I mean, I can't imagine what I'd be without.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Burger King banned 120 artificial ingredients from the food. So why don't you grill with the Whopper with cheese? Extra hot, right off the flame grill, baby. Try the Cornell Haynes Jr. meal. It was so real, Burger King had me put my real name on it.
It's getting hot in here. Just a flame grill.
With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand together. Watch Serena Williams, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman.
You cannot be serious!
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream with no annual contract.
Out of the farmlands and barrios of America, young people of Latin descent make their way to the local playing fields, suited in hometown colors, the numbers of their favorite players ironed onto their backs. These niños y niñas are ready to claim this turf as their own, a game where they are taught to sprint, run, catch, spin, leap, and celebrate all of life's possibilities. A game where every flag is created equal.
With NFL Game Pass, you can see every snap from every game. And watch your team on your time. Get football on your terms. NFL Game Pass. Get ready to cheer.
All right, we got a $20 super chat here from Michael Stone. Says the defense is playing lights out. Almost feel bad for Justin Fields. He'll be fine. Justin will be okay, baby.
The game kind of feels that way, honestly, but it's only 3-3, so for the Bears, they got to feel pretty fortunate. Cleveland had a couple fourth downs that they failed to convert, otherwise could have been a whole lot worse.
All right, they got a bunch of dudes on the line of scrimmage, and they're sending everybody. And Chubb not going to get a ton of yards there. Time to try something new.
Gets a chance, guy's been around for a long time, quality control coach. He was Vic Fangio's guy. Thought he was going to Denver, but he stayed here.
And he acknowledged it. He was pretty honest. He said, I'll be honest. In the beginning, I was kind of taken back. He said, he talked so much about, I was worked so hard to climb through the ladder, and I finally, my guy, Vic Fangio, gets his opportunity. He wants to bring me with him.
All right, Browns is 2nd and 8 here. Looks like they're going to do another run play.
At the time, I wasn't thrilled about it.
Nope, drop back set. It still should have been completed.
And, it's interesting about the side. Yeah, so who Vic Fangio ended up taking, by the way.
3rd and 8 here.
Now we have an injured Brown.
Who is it?
And that is Jedrick Wills.
Oh, God, Jedrick, man. You've been hurt like 3 games in a row.
Since week 1.
What's he holding? Is he? He's standing up at least. Let me get the wind knocked out of him. It looks like he's holding his arm. His right arm. Who's the backup for him? Is it going to be Blake Hance? Yep, Blake Hance.
He said they just emailed him this week asking about his schedule. He said,
hopefully I'm not available.
Can I get back to you on the schedule of teaching?
I thought it was so cool.
It looked like he got hit in the gut.
At the end of the day, coaching is teaching. And I just think that's so true. When you boil it down to its truest form, the best coaches are the best teachers. They're the best motivators, they're the best instructors.
All right, Blake Hansen there at left tackle here. 3rd and 8. Khalil Mack not on the field for whatever reason. Got him. And it is Rashad Higgins here for a first down. Hollywood, baby. And way to hold up there, Blake Hance, for just a couple of extra seconds. Allow that play to develop there. Higgins does what he does, finds the soft spot in the zone, gets the ball, completes it.
And when number 2 goes out, ball placement, timing, and rhythm makes it really hard for the defender to get there on time. Good route, good timing there by Baker.
Brown's going to go another play-action play here. Those are underneath there, and that's going to be Hollywood Higgins again there for a gain of 6 or 7. That might have been where they wanted to take the shot there to Odell. Nah, he's doubled.
But immediately, maybe a couple years years ago, he might take off and run, try to do too much. He checks the ball down to Higgins, finds himself now in second. That's the growth of a young quarterback in the NFL.
All right, we're going to go with the run play here. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. Chubb's waking up. Chubb's waking up. Chubb's waking up. There we go. Wake up, Bubba. And Khalil Mack must be hurt.
It goes from a 2-yard loss to converting the first down.
Jerry Wills is back in the game, right? He just went back on the field again, dealing with that angle. We'll see how he does. If you saw the shot,
Yeah, I think he just got the air knocked out of him for a couple of plays.
Anto just got the foot injury. We'll see if he comes back. That's the injury stuff going on. On first down, pitch to Chubb.
Good cut by Nick Chubb. Not able to get anything out of it, though.
And Chubb's going to lose a couple yards.
It looks like Hicks is slow to get up.
Slow to get up there. Hopefully he's okay. He's want to make the play.
Hicks don't got no gear on. He just got helmets, nothing else. He just be out there raw.
1,300 total yards and 13 touchdowns. Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill are the others. And they're good together. Hunt's a better receiver out of the backfield, right? So no Matt and no Hicks now for the Bears defense.
All right, 2nd and 11 here.
Sideline. On 2nd and 11. Under 7 minutes to go in the half. Mayfield pressure. Quinn coming again. Mayfield.
Oh, he's able to get rid of it. Oh, he might have gotten hit. Yeah, he got hit in the head right as he threw it away. Baker Mayfield doing an excellent job getting rid of the ball. Look at this. Baker's leg strength here. Ah, come on. Okay, yeah, that's not roughing. That's not roughing. That's fine. We got a $2 super chat here from Brandon Mills who says, couldn't help it. Just dropped 120 on a JOK jersey. Hey, man. That's a blessing. That's not a roughing. That's not roughing the passer. That's just. Ah, come on, man.
So I don't know what the conversation is amongst the referees to then go ahead and pick it up. You either saw it or you didn't see it. There's got a break. Play clock at 3. Mayfield pressured and down he goes.
Boy, the O-line's been getting tore up today.
Back after a 2-game suspension, and he's got a Chicago sack.
Toe up. Who was it on that play? Yeah, he just beats down Batonio.
He wins with his hands, wins with his rush, getting on the edge. That's a welcome sight for his defense.
Yeah, not great.
They're hanging in there. It doesn't feel like it. You know, look at the stats, you look at the yards gained, it's not really even, but.
All right, so, I mean, the game plan, they want to get the ball. They want to take some shots down the field here. They got to hold the ball a little bit longer. The offensive line is not holding up. Oh, and he fumbled the punt. Nah, they got it. No way in hell the Browns got that ball.
Maybe Jalen Johnson down there. Let's see.
That ball could have changed hands 3 times by now.
The officials trying to uncover that thing. And the signal is Chicago football.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Bears get a break. Simba Webster. Yikes. Chicago's ball, though. 3-3 game. Late first half.
We took the truck that helped build this country and made it so it can power our homes. We took the vehicles businesses use to keep the lights on and made them run on the same thing that turns the lights on. We took the original 0 to 60 head turner and gave it 0 vehicle emissions. it familiar and made it revolutionary.
The weird thing is that they've been able to move the ball. They just haven't been able to finish any of these drives. And, you know, offensive line just really putting out a disappointing performance today. You look at the lack of ability to run the ball out there with Nick Chubb. You look at the lack of ability to be able to hold the ball, to get some deep shots downfield. Offensive line really hasn't been able to play at the level we're accustomed to so the Browns can finish some of these drives out. It's really been disappointing to see today. I mean, it's a good defensive line that they're playing against, but still. And it's not just, I see people just blaming Jedrick Wills. I mean, it was Batoni on that last play. Wyatt Teller had a holding call. So did Jack Conklin. Like, it's all everybody. The whole offensive line has not been playing well. And they haven't been playing as well as we thought they should be for a couple of weeks now. You know, they've been injured. But, yeah, this week it ain't cutting it. We'll see what happens later on in the game once the teams get worn out. But, yeah, man, I mean, the Baker shouldn't be sacked like 4 times right now in the first half. That really shouldn't happen. And it ain't really on Baker. He's just trying to hold the ball to get the ball downfield.
Harris, big hole, got by the tackle of Pratt, into the secondary. Oh, it's hard to bring him down. He's a big physical runner.
All right, we're going to start this game back up. Fields back on the field.
He's 1 for 1 for 11 yards in this early going in his starting NFL debut. There it is on first down. Looking to throw pressure again. Mooney's got the catch.
That's short. Come on.
Towards a 9-yard gain. Pressure and sacks by Cleveland. And Greg, you talked about it.
Defensive battle this week, huh?
They have, and a lot of that has to do with what they're doing in the secondary and how they match their pressure looks with their coverage. If they know they're winning fast, let's get coverage a little tighter and not let the quarterback get the ball in their hand. I think we've seen a little of those adjustments so far early today from Joe Woods.
Who's in the front? Is Jacob Jordan Elliott out there?
So far, the results have been promising.
2nd and 1. A nice little run play here by Montgomery here. They're going to move the sticks. Oops, stop it. Whatever you're doing there.
He's throwing one high. What do you even say?
It's hard to really evaluate. If I'm a fan sitting at home saying, what does my future at quarterback look like? I don't think it's fair to Justin Fields to even really put much of a thoughts on it. I think he's really hasn't done much, and I think it's
A bunch
because
of energy
he hasn't
early.
given much of an opportunity, both by design, both by protection. I'd love to see him just open it up, let him play, let him be the dynamic player that we've seen him be in college.
All righty. 1st and 10 here. They're going to send Ronnie Harrison on a blitz. Fields on the run here. And is that complete? Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson on the board, his first catch of the day.
But this is all it takes. It's nothing crazy. You see Fields now going, hurry up, trying to find a little tempo. I like it. I like it. Press the issue a little bit.
Officially, they called it the 2nd and 8.
Whoa, bad ball by Justin Fields there. What was that?
It's actually on the field, a 3rd down and less than 1 right now.
It is, but this drive, again, little victories. 1st down, little RPO, throws a completion for 9, 2nd down, gets the 1st down. They go hurry up tempo. Yeah, he misses, he sails it. They move the pocket. They're getting him in and out. This maybe resembles a little more to what better suits his skill set. Listen, Matt Nagy told us, I've got to retrain my brain a little bit to make sure I'm calling plays that not only do I like.
All right, 3rd and 1 here.
Here's a test, 3rd and 1. Brown stack the box.
False start. Onifetti. 600 people watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that like button so more people can join the show. Please hit the like button.
This line's having a tough day. We talk about Nagy and the play calls on
All right, 3rd and 6. Let's see what happens here.
3rd and 6.
Oh, man. Somebody's going to get him. Yep, Malik Jackson. Myles Garrett, 2nd sack of the day. 2.5 for him. Well, for everybody who was complaining all week about where's Myles Garrett, there he is. You found him. He's here. He's in the backfield. He's Myles Garrett. Yeah, that was just unfair. Myles Garrett almost gets there once. He almost gets there twice, and he gets home a 3rd time there. They got Clowney and Myles right next to each other. I don't know how you block that.
This D-line, this is what they dreamed up when they brought these guys in here to go along with Myles Garrett, and they have just unleashed on this Bears offense.
4 sacks today for Cleveland. They had 3 the first 2 games. Here's Felton. Back at his 10.
Felton with a good cut. Boy, he is crisp. He is crisp. Oh, God, another block in the back.
And so we'll see if this gets moved back. They had a penalty on their last return as well. There's Taylor, the special teams coach. Fired up.
Return. Illegal block in the back. But the stick will return team. That penalty is 10 yards. In the spot of the foul. Cleveland call. First down.
Hey, bruh, y'all don't need to block in the back.
Now as we check in with Kurt Menefee.
Coming up on the Verizon halftime, we'll see how Justin Herbert and the Chargers are doing against Mahomes and the Chiefs, and check in with the Colts as they look for their first win of the season against the Titans. Don't disappear. The Verizon halftime is next.
They need to stop doing these bits. I know they trying to have fun, but they try to do the inside the NBA bits. They're not funny like them, though.
Browns have 4 sacks. The Bears have 3. And 2:54 to go in the half. Each team with all 3.
All right, let's get a nice, long, grind them out kind of drive here. Got nice one-on-one coverage here with the safety cheating up towards the field. Might want to see that look and take advantage of it if you see it again.
Clock winding down. We get near 2 minutes. Chubb 9 carries, 30 yards in this first half. Mayfield started this game just 1 for 5, 9 of 16, 99 yards for him throwing the football.
It's going to be interesting to see how they manage the clock here, KB. Right about.
All right, 2nd and 6.
Love to see him put a 2-minute drive here together, but you definitely don't want to punt at it back to your end zone. Give them the ball around midfield if you don't get it.
This hand go off here, and that is not going to go anywhere. Now I'll see if Bears will let it go to the 2-minute warning. And
Yeah, they will. Browns are going to let it go to 2 minutes.
To go in this first half. It'll be a 3rd and 5 for Cleveland when we come back. Justin Fields is starting to debut. Tough day so far for he and the Bears offense, but we're still tied at 3.
They got to make them numbers stick a little bit harder to the helmet.
Emily used to let nothing come between her and WNBA action.
Emily.
No, thank you.
Then Emily got YouTube TV. Now her live TV can also record all of everything. No cable box needed. This is the happiest Emily's ever been.
I'm always this happy.
Same live TV and unlimited DVR, live alerts, so much better. YouTube TV. Try it free.
Innovation usually looks something like this. But what if it didn't? What if it looked like a family truck that powers a family home? Or an ordinary drive made extraordinary?
All right, man, let's check in on this other game.
Looks like from floating around in your own person.
From Lowe's.
Steelers still losing.
There's a new team in the NFL.
Baltimore only up by 3.
But the screen pass is going to be invoked more because these offensive linemen cannot get cut in space.
Taco guy.
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell.
This winning smile moment brought to you by Invisalign Aligners.
Alrighty.
Six-time Pro Bowl defensive end Cam Jordan was a key part of the Saints shutting down the Packers in Week 1. They had 2 sacks, forced 3 turnovers, and kept Green Bay out of the end zone to earn the win. Score your winning smile with Invisalign Aligners, used by over 10 million people worldwide and backed by decades of innovation. Invisalign, transforming smiles, changing lives.
You saying stupid shit in the chat.
Defense, really. A couple of fourth down stops for Chicago. They've got 3 sacks. Browns D has 4 sacks.
And Nick Chubb, 10 rushes, 31 yards. That's a big problem there, right? If they can stop that, it's an issue.
2 minutes ago, each team all 3 timeouts. Mayfield on the fake. Gonna loft one far side of the field.
Good catch by Donovan Peoples-Jones here. Let's do more of that. One-on-one coverage here. Just Baker trusts him to get that ball. That's the same ball he beat the Bengals with. Let's make sure that foot is in bounds. Yep, it's in bounds.
Really nice adjustment on the back shoulder.
That is good stuff. He's made 2 good catches today. The one on the sideline, remember, with the toe tap.
All right, let's get the ball downfield. It's Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt's going to get a hole. And the run from the gun has been a lot more successful than the run has from their regular run sets there. I might want to make that adjustment, or you might want to make that adjustment going into halftime. They're playing press man outside. Up the middle to Hunt. Nice drive. And Hunt still on his feet. Up to about the 45. He ran an angle route. Nice. Nobody is there. Who called timeout? The Bears called a timeout here. Here we go.
For new homeowners, a football game can really bring out the parent in them. It's smart we park near the exit.
Absolutely.
There you go. That way, let's put away the parking talk maybe for a minute.
It's what, a 30-second? That's why we got Progressive commercial?
All right, no more talking about parking lots. A lot of these are compact spots.
Progressive be going real hard with their commercials, man. They got like 4 different TV shows going in their commercial. All right, let's be back to the game now.
Browns have all 3 timeouts and a 3rd down deep in their own territory, but Kareem Hunt really getting involved here. 3 catches, 38 yards, 3 carries, 24 yards, and big on this drive in the 2-minute drill. And then Peoples-Jones on 3rd down with a big catch. So now they're in prime position with plenty of time left. Odell Beckham match up against Jalen Johnson on this drive. Top of the screen. It's a pretty good matchup.
And they're going to be in a tight, he's double bracketed. Ball up the middle to Hoop. Browns in field goal range. They're going to hurry this up here, though. They got 3 timeouts. They got time.
So again, managing the clock here.
Very smart there.
Pretty simple, but the way they want to
Good route by Hoop. Way to get your body in front of the defender. Just get that easy ball right there. Easy completion.
a little under a minute, 2 timeouts. We want to score a touchdown. But in the event that we either score or we have
So you would have to imagine, right, if you're the Bears, you're going to be all over Odell, right? So you're going to probably double him. Might be a good opportunity here to take a shot to Donovan Peoples-Jones on that left side if you have him in that formation. They've been running a lot of cover 1. You got Donovan Peoples-Jones. No, it's Higgins and Odell out wide. All right, hurry it up. Get to the line. Get the next play. Yep. Who called the timeout? Yep.
Okay, so Browns did call their second timeout with 48 seconds to go. So think about this, Greg. I mean, this was third down and what, 5 back deep in the
Timeouts, you can take those shorter throws. That way you can get into a better position to where, hey, now, since you only have one timeout, you have options here on this set of plays, right? So now, instead of it being, oh, my God, we got to get to field goal range. Now, at the 30, we feel confident about making a field goal right here. But also, we can take shots at the end zone and not have to worry about the clock running out because we could just do end zone or nothing. You get to the 30, you make sure you get those fresh sets of downs, and now you're going to attack the end zone here. Unless you can get out of bounds with anything shorter. Oh. That was a close call there.
Had the hands up and knocked it away and almost turned it into a home run.
Yeah, we saw twice this possession. They run that little we talked. Now that time they just send Kareem Hunt to the flat and he's wide open. Gibson does a nice job. If you can't get to the quarterback, get your hands up. Look at Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, he was about to get like 6-7 yards there and get out of bounds. Happens. All right, 2nd and 10 here, 44 seconds left. Browns on the, 24? And this is slip screen. Get out of bounds, get out of bounds. All right, hurry up and spike. They got called a timeout now. Damn it.
Great watch. Using Carson blitzes. He just shows like he's going to block him and just slips out. Really good, timely call. Run it right into the pressure. That's a dream scenario. Gives them a real good third and short opportunity here to keep this drive going and getting points.
So it's interesting. They called their last timeout there because he didn't get the first down, right? So you couldn't go up and spike it. So it's third down and 1, but forget about trying to get the first. But how do you manage the last 36 seconds without any timeouts?
Yeah, you have time now. With this much time on the clock, you can still work the entire field, knowing you can always get up there and spike it and kill the clock. If there's another chance there after you spike it to take a shot in the end zone.
Yeah, you're going to have 2 play calls right here, right? With 3 play calls. You're going to have one for this play, one for if you don't get this play, and one for if you do get it.
For the Browns, 3-3 game. The yardage is not close. 205 for Cleveland, 38 for Chicago. Now Nick Chubb returns.
All right, 3rd and 1 here. All right, get back to the line.
Now you got to go and spike it. That's what Mayfield's saying, unless it's a fake spike. Let's see. Mayfield.
Yeah, spiked it. All right, 23 seconds left, and you're in decent range to get a touchdown here.
You know, smart. You can run it. We said you had kind of your whole arsenal at your disposal, knowing you had plenty of time now. With 23 seconds.
Boy, Baker with 22 pass attempts in the first half, so much different play calling than last week. I appreciate some of it.
2, maybe 3 shots here, depending how fast the ball comes out of his hand, and assuming he doesn't get tackled in bounds.
Yeah, I would go Higgins here. Higgins or Peoples-Jones. There's no way they're going to let you just get one-on-one with Odell right there. And touchdown. Hoop. Up the seam. There we go. Needed that drive. There we go. And the Browns don't get the ball to start the half, so big score. They just lost him in the seam there. That was a great drive by Baker Mayfield and company right there. All right, now make the extra point. All right, kicker. There we go. There we go. It's a great drive by Baker. Great drive by the offense. Look how he just beats Roquan here. Roquan going to be out there, beats the zone. There we go. Find the soft spot. Great anticipation, good route. And that's a touchdown every time. This is the David Njoku route.
Nice job there by Hooper. You can tell that excites me, KB.
Good ball. All righty. We feeling better now? Are we feeling better?
Third week you're a broadcaster. I'm just going to say, in every game, we've had a tight end score a touchdown.
I'm just saying, I bring good luck, man.
A lot of us were down bad.
I support the position. They feel my vibes from the booth, man. Somebody's got to support them.
Check Twitter real quick.
That was a great drive.
Great drive.
I mean, third downs converted.
What a difference one play. We've talked about it now a few times. He doesn't complete that back shoulder to people's joke. They punt.
Right.
And they're conceding the play after two handoffs. One play.
All right, kickoff here. Oh, Joe, come on. Oh, okay. All right. That's going back. That wasn't legal?
Just for the Bears, I know we talked about, hey, it's Justin Fields. Could he be the franchise quarterback they've been searching for a long time?
It's going back.
Get the flag here from Ron Torbert. Looks like it's going to be on Chicago.
And, yeah, that's double illegal what they did to A.J. Green right there.
During the return, personal foul, illegal double team block.
There we go.
18 is the return team. That penalty is half the distance from the spot of the foul. Chicago's ball, first down.
It's on Jesse James. So you talk about tight ends. Last time the Bears won a playoff game, Greg Olsen, he was involved right from the start.
All right, so I'm assuming Justin Fields going to take a knee here, right? I mean, they ain't trust that boy to throw it more than 5 yards all game. And there's no way he about to just take a shot. Yeah, they just going to run it. They just going to run it and let it run out. Yep, that's what they're going to do there. All right, let's go to the second half.
50-plus-yard touchdown.
500 people watching right now. Make sure you hit that like button.
First score of this game, and the Browns take it to the half.
Good job.
Lead over Chicago. And a 10-3
All right, I'm going to eat some food real quick. What game I'm going to watch?
by Cleveland. And Justin Fields in his starting debut just
We'll put on the Baltimore game. All right.
Make every moment more.
Beautiful day here in Detroit, Michigan. We are in Ford Field, scene of Super Bowl NCAA basketball championship.
In the previous ruling that the runner was short of the line of the game.
Scott Novak telling us no first down on the play yet.
Got a super chat from Dave May who says, here's to a successful 2-minute drive. Cheers, buddy.
We're going to see Raymond in the slot. This is a great tackle, by the way, by Marlon Humphrey. So what the Lions are saying is that little reach, that maybe that ball was crossing the line before his body touched the ground. Oh boy,
It's really close.
yeah, we certainly.
After reviewing the play, the runner's elbow was down on the ground and the ball was short of the line of game. It'll be fourth out. Detroit will be charged with their first timeout in the first half.
Boy, that was close. What a tackle. I mean, Marlon Humphrey, that's a huge tackle. Right now, it's not an understatement to say that this third down is it third?
It is fourth.
Boy, this is huge.
jump on the offensive line. That was his guy.
Offense, number 58.
The Lions just hard counted themselves.
The rookie, Penei Sewell.
Neil Nally with the $5 super chat. Did you have a comment, Neil?
The Lions are not very good.
'Cause I can't see it.
Draw them offside play. Great. I think that much is clear.
As I say, your first clue would be
Just results.
so it's 4th and 6.
And now you give, Jackson in this offense plenty of time. Remember the Ravens, they get the ball back. They'll start the third quarter.
Here, they still have all 3 of the timeouts remaining. Duvernay with a fair catch, just inside his 25-yard line. Once again, the Verizon halftime report coming. Join the guys in the studio. Latest NFL scores and highlights all coming up on the Verizon halftime report.
For some reason, I thought that was third down.
So let's see what Lamar Jackson can do with 1:50 and 3 timeouts. Then go deep. Got his man.
Oh, Hollywood Brown just dropped a surefire touchdown.
Boy, he had him too.
And Pookie.
Jackson puts it right.
Pookie, you gotta catch that, Pookie.
Turned on the speed and didn't track the ball into his hands. That could have been a dagger right before.
Oh man, Pookie Coop. You gotta catch that, dog. Jeez, what a throw by Lamar Jackson on the run.
James Brochet. Boy, what arm strength from Lamar Jackson on the run.
That was a heck of a throw. It just.
My goodness. I know a lot of y'all like to say Lamar can't throw, but that was a great throw by Lamar Jackson.
Running with the football, especially if it turns into a kind of a street ball play. He is as talented of a thrower as can be when he gets on the run outside the pocket.
29-yard pickup on that play. Jackson with time now running out of time and has to throw it away. Charles Harris applying the pressure for Detroit. Justin Tucker clocked a 61-yard field goal back in 2013 in this very stadium.
Greg, we started this game saying how important it is for the Lions to put 4 quarters together. And really, there's 2 plays in the first half that stand out. That was the missed opportunity on the punt and then the big play on 3rd and 18. They have got to find a way to end this drive so they can come out and compete in the 3rd quarter.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. Quick pass, and that is caught and hit almost immediately was Duvernay. And his forward progress will be the 43-yard line of the Lions.
I was not anybody's substitute teacher last year. I don't teach.
To play here in the first half. Aaron Glenn looking for some answers on defense.
He had a pretty good blueprint. I would be a little bit concerned because in the last couple drives, you've seen Lamar Jackson be able to extend some drives and have a little bit more time to run around, either to run or to throw the football. Again, you cannot let him escape to the outside. If he's going to run up inside, that's where you have to get him.
Jackson rolls, throws.
Oh, he's got him and he dropped it again. Pookie Duke, what you doing?
Wow. Marquise Brown comes off of a 6-catch, 113-yard game against the Chiefs.
This one is just, really, there's nothing you can say about it. He knows, everybody knows that.
Wow, Pookie.
Those are 2 huge
Come on,
missed
bro.
opportunity. And
My
the
cat eat right
Lions
now.
really catch a break on that drive. Another blown coverage.
Khalif Raymond calls for the fair catch and makes it at about the 8-yard line. What do you say to Marquise Brown that he doesn't already know?
Exactly. It's.
Come on, Pookie. I got you on my fantasy team, Pookie. What you doing out here? That's 2 touchdowns you're out here dropping.
Just beats Bobby Price, and in this
Yeah,
one,
Razor
he's just
Cane's all right.
blown coverage. And that one stings. But I have a feeling he'll bounce back.
What else going on?
27 seconds to play. Goff throws it outside, and that one is dropped. Loose ball. Ravens cover it, but the pass is root.
All right, man. Let's see what Heineke doing out here.
Let's make an entertaining shot. I need tears. I need a fist fight. Oh my God. Oh, you're so much.
The Big League, all new tomorrow on Fox.
Dude, I hate Fox's pregame. I hate Fox's postgame. I hate their halftime coverage.
Sheriff is up and moving. He went to the sideline. His momentum, he had to leap over somebody and hit the wall, tried to brace himself. Looked like his face mask hit the wall, and he went down hard. Good to see him moving because at first he did not. I'll show you in just a moment here. Wes Schweitzer comes in at that guard spot. First out from the 40 after the slow penalties on Buffalo. No timeouts, Washington. Heineke, McKissick to the 45. And they're hustling up to the line.
I'm starting to realize some of y'all be drinking in the Muni lot for too much. Y'all be drinking way too much. Because I just saw somebody in chat talk about Kevin Stefanski going to be fired if he doesn't win this game. What? Some of y'all drink way too much.
So there's Brandon Sheriff, number 75 in white, and as Chris said, he kind of leaps over a guy on the ground, and he's got all that momentum carrying him into the wall area. I don't like the transition right there, the turf to the track style stuff. I'd like to see them carry the turf all the way to the wall. It gives the player the exact same surface underneath him. He's going to feel more confident in trying to brace and stop right there. So maybe something for the NFL Player Safety Commission to take a look at and mandate that we get that turf all the way out to the walls.
On third down, the ball is knocked away. Trying to get it to Humphries, but it was Matt Milano who played the nice defense in his fourth down. That's a tight window, an excellent defense. Long-armed Milano, who rushed 11 times last week, said he didn't know he was going to be doing that in coverage here. It's pushed away, moves this back, and it's at the 10, will roll into the end zone. Buffalo 3 timeouts, 26 seconds, out to the 25-yard line. Horizon halftime coming up. Highlights of the Browns and the Bears. Saints winning in New England. Jacksonville at home up on the Cardinals. They'll have updated scores, highlights, other information. Cincinnati leading Pittsburgh as well. And the Ravens on top of the Lions. Here it's 24-14. Sean McDermott's team has led all the way.
I'm so happy we got more Gus Johnson in our lives. Yeah, Wills came back in the game, by the way.
Yeah, Washington has to be careful here, right? They've got the wind at their back. Tyler Bass has a big leg. So
You get Gus Johnson on Saturdays and Sundays now.
Pre-game, he was kicking from 55, 58, and he had lots of room to spare. So you're talking about the 40, 42-yard line. If your last play of the half, Sean McDermott's going to roll the dice in that situation and take a shot at points.
Strong wind at the back. One of the Bears going in that direction. He floats one there for Cole Beasley. And all of a sudden, at the 45 of Washington, and a timeout used by Buffalo.
The Trucking Fish with the $10 super chat says, "Hey Q, do you think today's defensive performance so far is a result of Joe Woods or Chicago just being bad?"
Josh Allen in the pocket today.
Like anything else, it's a little bit of both. Chicago's offense is not good, but I think this is Miles put the challenge out to his defensive linemen, right? I want y'all to play better this week. And they have stepped it up, right? The front four has been getting pressure by themselves when they haven't been all season so far, and it's not like they've played a ton of great offensive lines. So you got to give credit to the D-line stepping up. JOK out there definitely making a difference. It's a combination of both.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
But yeah, they've looked way better against Justin Fields than against Davis Mills last week.
Today's game flow brought to you by Progressive as the Browns with a 10-3 lead and really a dominant first half, even though it's only a touchdown. They had a great 2-minute drive.
I'll never get enough time to eat, man.
13-yard touchdown. The difference in this game, that came with 19 seconds to go. And the Bears offense in Justin Fields' starting debut has been quiet as they will start with the football, though. And that's the thing, Greg. You know, there's been so much pressure on Justin Fields, hard to really evaluate. But give credit to Cleveland's D, too. They're playing a well in the game.
Yeah, this is what they envisioned when they went out and signed with these guys in Cleveland. This defense is fast, they're downhill, they're attacking. As you mentioned, the first half, 4 sacks. They've given Justin Fields a lot of issues. But as you mentioned, they're down by a touchdown. They got the ball to start here. This game is by no means at a stretch.
Whoa.
Just get a little confidence, get a little rhythm, and get your young quarterback settled into this game.
All right, let's see how defense comes out.
Do it all half, a lot of pressure, obviously, and that Browns front playing well.
Tommy Adelina with the super chat. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Q, I'm just tuning in. What's the gist of the first half? Defense good, offense until the last drive where the offense was pretty good. So, you know, anybody else who needs a recap? Defense been pretty good. Offense was, you know, moving the ball but not finishing. And then the last drive, right before the 2-minute, well, right before the end of the quarter or the half, offense turned it up. Oh, my goodness, Justin Fields got demolished. My goodness. The Browns are smothering them right now. And it's third down. Why was Malik Jackson all the way back there? They drop him in coverage? Whatever. All right, Justin's going to drop back, and he ain't going to get no time. Tag McKinley right there. Tag McKinley right there. Everybody, it's a party in the backfield in Cleveland today. JOK gets a sack. Clowney gets a sack. Tack gets a sack. Miles got 2.5 of them things. And look, I talked about this during the offseason, right? You let Miles or Clowney go inside shoulder. You let Tack go 4 wide into that outside shoulder. Let him get that power rush, and he can beat a lot of people off the line of scrimmage with his athleticism there. Great execution there. Great scheme up by the defensive line, and good defensive performance so far by Joe Woods and this heavily criticized Browns defense as Demetric Felton gets the ball, and he almost never just takes the punt for what it is. He gets it past the 50-yard line, and it feels like the momentum is heading towards Cleveland's direction.
defensively, he said, got to be aware that Justin Fields can scramble, and we can't let that happen.
Justin Fields got like 14 yards, and Kevin Stefanski's like, it's unacceptable. There you go. Yeah, it just ain't been happening there on the run game, man. It ain't been happening at all.
Stefanski told her they still had 87 yards rushing. Just shows how good of a rushing team they really are.
Yeah, sometimes you take it for granted watching, but their expectations of that run game and this offensive line running back combination is as good as there is in the league. And when you can rush for 87 and a half and still feel like you didn't do a good enough job, you know you're pretty good.
They're averaging 4.8 a carry today, even after that last carry that lost the yard.
Somebody said these nuts. Baker Mayfield breaking a tackle right there from Khalil Mack. Was that Khalil Mack? Yeah, it's Khalil Mack. He broke his Khalil Mack tackle.
Just has nowhere really to go with the ball. Probably can throw that ball to the flat. I don't know if he feels like Jalen Johnson's going to kind of fall off. He's the trap corner. In cover 2, he's going to carry number 1.
There was a whole shot there for Odell, but the pocket collapsed before he could step up and take a confident shot there.
Causing the hold on to the ball, but this is a huge third down. You felt the momentum kind of shift after that last possession by Chicago, and they got to get a stop here.
Browns 5 of 9 on third. Blitz is coming. It's picked up.
Oh, ball down the field. Odell Beckham. Right at the 15. Welcome back. That's his third reception, I believe. Look at the route here. Good use of hands. Gets by him, then gets in front of him. Good catch. Wow, he got his feet in twice, 4 times there with a Fruity Pebble chain.
That's a matchup we came in thinking, hey, Jalen Johnson, it seems like he's tracking him all over the field, and Odell's having a good debut.
This pass by Mayfield for 26 yards.
Man, Nick Chubb ain't been able to get a single thing going. I'm never wearing this shirt again.
He's had so many different coordinators and coaches already in a short break. So last year, basically because of COVID, our install was like the first half of the season. So can you tell the comfort level now in year 2?
Yeah, it's night and day. I mean, watching some of his games from last year, even though they had some success, he really felt like the first half of the season and the second half of the season now carrying over into 2021. He's more confident. He's seeing the field. Him and Kevin Stefanski.
Peoples Jones might be open there at the top of your screen. Second and 10. They're going to run it. All right, Chubb finally bounces it out. Yeah, he only gets like 4. Flag on the play.
There's a penalty flag on it as well. Looks to be the 5th penalty on the Browns here today.
Awful. Yeah, Joe's having an off day today.
John Batonio, left guard, so they'll move it on back.
Same here at left guard. Great patience here by Chubb. Really nowhere to go. Sometimes what happens, KB, is
I don't know if that's a hold, but all right, whatever. All right, 2nd and 20 here. They're playing some pretty tight coverage on your outside wide receivers right now. My God, how did he not go down earlier?
Almost got away from that one, but was back in the game, brought him down. He had some help from Quinn.
Offensive line is having a real sluggish day.
Came under some pressure. Watch him how fast he gets around the edge here. He gets the initial pressure. He just runs that hoop. And Matt kind of finishes him off. He came under a little heat last year. Didn't quite have the production. They signed him to a big contract. He's gotten off to a
3rd and 30 here. Now you're just hoping to get the field goal.
Robert Quinn has had a really big impact on this team early on. These are the dividends they were hoping were going to pay off when they signed him last year.
Bears D has kept them in this game. No doubt about it. 3rd and 30 after the penalty and the sack. And now Mayfield.
Jeez, Bake. That's a big run there for Baker. That is a big run there. Because that gives you a lot easier of a field goal than you had starting that play right there. So good job by Baker.
He just spun him right out of his shoes.
Hey, look at that spin move by Baker. Yeah. Robert Quinn, get out of here.
He's a really good athlete. And to your point, it makes it a lot more of a comfortable field goal.
It's pretty good actor, too.
His commercials are amazing.
Commercials are unreal. Meanwhile, 41-yard field.
If that were Lamar Jackson, if that were Patrick Mahomes, oh my God.
His career high, and this one, that's child's play with 41 yards. So he's got another. Browns have a 10-point lead early in this third.
Progressive presents At Home with Baker Mayfield.
I'm happy she's renovating her kitchen, but if I have to hear about subway tile one more time...
I know, right? She acts like she's the first person to ever put it in her home.
Hello, 1904?
Cute.
Oh, there she goes.
Oh, driving a new car but couldn't donate to my walk-a-thon.
She's a good egg, though.
You know what she is? She is. Did you hear she's pulling her kids out of tennis?
Stop it. Again?
Introducing Budweiser Zero. 0% alcohol, 0 grams of sugar. Full Budweiser flavor. For all the moments you want a beer, you need to stay on your game. Budweiser Zero. 0 compromise.
Hey, man, any offense, it don't matter how good you are, you get behind the sticks, it's going to slow you down. That's what happens, right? Browns keep getting behind the sticks. Offensive line, allowing a sack. Offensive line, holding. Running game, getting tackled behind the line of scrimmage. If you get behind the sticks, I don't care how good your offense is, it's going to struggle. $5 super chat from Justin who says, Q, how confident are you that Cody Parkey makes that 50 I had no confidence in him. I was already assuming that was going to be missed. And he made it. Good on him.
Thanks so much. This one looks great.
You know you want that sauce and toss Wingstop where flavor gets dreams.
And I get the Bears have a good defensive unit. I'm not trying to discount them. They've been there to take advantage. But it's really been the Browns, getting themselves behind the sticks more often than not. I already did that one, right? Yeah, the 57-yarder I was not confident in.
A lot of people assume I was a woman when I sing.
Who will become the world's first digital superstar?
Is that Terrence? Yeah, man. For real.
Alter Ego, only Wednesday after The Masked Singer on Fox.
Great Jim Brown in attendance here today, bringing some good mojo to the Browns. 13-3, 10-point lead here in Cleveland. Just a perfect September day. And the Browns, who realistically could be 2-0. They played a game they could have and maybe should have won week 1 against the Chiefs. Up by 10 against the Bears. Long way to go.
All right, defense, let's keep it going. Good coverage.
Out across the 20.
Boy, JOK. I just want to point out, JOK, since he's starting, he can't be on that kick coverage team. And that kick coverage team was automatic when he was out there. They're still good right now, but they were much better last week with him out there. Kind of a waste to have him out there on kick returns, but hey, he makes a difference there. He's been helping out on the defense side, though.
He's starting. Andy Dalton got hurt. I don't know that he would have been starting just yet. Dalton was the starter in his knee last week against Montgomery. And first-time quarterback didn't always play.
Malik McDowell made an excellent play there to get penetration.
Yeah, back in 2011, shortly before I got traded there from Chicago, they drafted Cam first overall.
Justin Fields been sacked more times than he thrown the ball.
Granted Heisman Trophy winner, national champion. But the luxury we had in Carolina is we had a little bit of a longer runway, right? We had a longer leash, new staff. Ron Rivera got hired that year.
Sorry about that. All right, 2nd and 8 here. Play action, boot. He's going to throw it down the field, and great play by Greg Newsome. Paul Goodwin with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Quincy, for the live stream and your channel. We don't get many games here in North Carolina. You're doing a great job keeping it balanced and real. I appreciate that, Paul. Thank you. Greg Newsome with an excellent play here. Hey, Greg Newsome has also been pretty excellent in the early part of this season. I am so happy with him. All right, 3rd and 8 here. Let's get him off the field. It is loud in Cleveland Browns Stadium. Pressure's coming. He's going to be flushed out. Myles Garrett again. Get him. He's got him. 3.5 for Myles Garrett. My goodness, he's putting on a show. Myles Garrett. Wow. Wow. He chased him down from behind. And if Justin Fields ain't know that the NFL was a little different, that's the difference right there. Gets it by the tip of his shoestrings right here. They better not say that was a tackle for loss. That's 3.5 sacks right there, baby. Baller 55 says, love your content. Hold on, I lost it.
Justin Fields is learning. Sometimes running away from guys in college and running away from guys in the NFL.
Says, love your content, QC. Love that you do the Bengals. Also, do you think the Bengals look good or the Steelers look bad? I think both teams look kind of sloppy in that game last I checked, but I haven't been able to get a good look on it. Thank you for the super chat, though, Baller. Ooh, Dimitri got kind of cracked there right there, man. Joe Woods like, y'all better stop talking about my job security. I don't want to hear nothing.
With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand together. Watch Serena Williams, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman.
You cannot be serious.
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream with no annual contract.
Well, Geico's 85 years isn't just about time, you know. It means experience. I mean, put it this way. If I told you I've been drawing wrong...
We got 600 people watching right now. Make sure you guys hit that like button so more people can join. Also, make sure you stay tuned after the game is over for the post-game show. Post-game show is always fun. And we have call-ins. So if you are a Patreon member, you can call into the show. But again, make sure you're there for both of those. It's always a great time. All right, let's throw some of this garbage away. Myles Garrett, boy. Hey, it don't matter what you play. If Myles Garrett go get 3.5 sacks, you can play base, you can play man, you can play prevent. Okay, if Myles Garrett go get you 3.5 sacks, it don't matter.
Lining up some of the biggest names in pro sports. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes it lion. Fighting spirit. Thursday night football is on.
My goodness.
Jaguars primetime debut. But Joe Burrow and the Bengals are ready to steal the show. Jaguars, Bengals, week 4 starts here.
Wow, that kid can play.
We about to level up. Thursday night football, Thursday at 8, only on NFL Network.
Myles Garrett out here with 3.5 damn sacks. It's only the third quarter, y'all. His most I think he's had in a game was 4 when he was at Texas A&M against University of Texas San Antonio. He might break his record. All right. Browns offense is on the field. Going to run the ball here with Nick Chubb, and it's just not been happening. Slide with the $5 super chat. Hope Joe Woods finally notices what happens when you don't give receivers a free 20 yards. I don't know. I don't know if he's even been not doing that. Thank you for the super chat, though, Sly. Appreciate that, bro.
Joe Woods, you saw him before going into the break. Open his fist. He's got to be fired up. This front has completely taken over the game. Like Justin Fields all driven from the jump.
Here's Chubb left side.
All right, Chubb ain't been able to get anything going here, man. We got to stop doing that. At some point, you just got to let it go that you can't run the ball.
But yeah, Woods, you think about it too. He spent a lot of time with Kevin Stefanski in Minnesota. They've known each other for a long time.
3rd and 5 here.
See, as the Browns go quick, he's got some pretty great mentors. I mean, Mike Tomlin, Jim Johnson, late great defensive coordinator Wade Phillips. He's learned from the best. They feel on 3rd down.
The offensive line ain't been good at all.
And the Bears have another sack. Robert Quinn comes home again, and he's got 2 sacks today.
Baller with the $5 super chat. Ben just threw another pick. Loving the Bengals right now. Hey, man, whatever happens in that game, AFC North talk's going to be fun on Tuesday.
They try to get a chip on Quinn. What a great job. He's giving them fits from.
Bears defense says is keeping them in this game, and they've got 5 sacks.
Yeah, I got to give up on the run game right now. Because what you're doing, hold on. Great play. Nah, it was MJ Stewart, bro. Yeah, they got to give up on this run game. Because what you're doing is you're slowing down the momentum of the offense. And also, you know, when you're only getting like 2-3 yards a carry, you're ending up with 3rd and 6. And you're sending, you know, your offensive line out there to not do pass sets when they're just cold on that, you know? So, of course, you're not getting great protection there. Just go with what's been working, right? Baker's been working. The run game ain't. So just go with that. You know, if you can't get more than 3 yards a carry with Nick Chubb, you ain't getting more than 3 yards a carry right now, you know? You just got to go with what works. And right now what's working isn't the run game. It ain't been working all game. It might work in the 4th quarter if they get tired. But it ain't working right now. And this happens a lot in the 3rd quarter, right? It ain't working. Some of the run plays with Hunt been working. Maybe you want to go to that more often, but you got to change it up a little bit. And they did change it up a little bit by giving Chubb some of these shotgun runs, but, you know, it ain't working right now. You know, it ain't going to be Chubb's day every day. Let me go check on. Okay, somebody. Oh, the Bengals are beating the dog out of the Steelers right now. Hold on.
And goes through his progressions, buys time. Excellent job by the offensive line of the Bengals. The Steelers weren't able to get any kind of pressure that time. Didn't win any one-on-ones. They had 5 one-on-ones across the board, and the Bengals won all 5 of them. And gave Burrow the time.
Well.
Receptions, the rookie out of LSU, in less than 3 full games, the Bulletnikoff winner with the
All right, well, Jamar Chase is going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year this year. My goodness. All right, we back.
Franchise quarterback of the future, and look, just because there's a lot of Browns fans, still Ohio State fans here, right? So I mean, there's a little portion of the fans saying root for Justin Fields.
He told us he didn't realize till midweek. I don't know about that. I feel like he might know. I think he might have realized a little sooner than that we'd be back here in some familiar territory.
He was 20-2 as a starter at Ohio State.
All right, 1st and 10 here. 5:45 left in the 3rd. Oh, my God. Miles again. Oh, my God. Miles almost broke his own sack record. Justin Fields is tired of seeing Myles Garrett at this point, right?
Maybe a little misinterpreted. He's quiet. He's a little reserved. He said his words were, he has a competitive fire that burns so hot inside him. He wants to win. He wants to compete at the highest level.
2nd and 10 here.
What he brought to that Ohio State franchise, and that's what they're hoping he brings here to this Bears franchise.
Myles Garrett did the good thing right there. He got a free run, and he could have just ran straight at Justin Fields, but he played the lane. Nice unselfish play there. All right, man, that's a soft move. I don't like that. Don't wear your Justin Fields jersey over your Browns gear. Just cheer for the Browns. What kind of weak stuff is that? What are you doing?
I'm not sure if there's ever been a bigger 12-yard, 13-yard completion on a comeback route than that one right there.
Good coverage.
Just easy pitch and catch. Listen, at this point, the Bears will take it. I love the hurry up. Get something going here.
Malik McDowell was literally running onto the field as that play started. Good play by JOK. Oh, wow, man. JOK is really good at football. Oh. All right. Is that third?
So he actually has the ability to throw this ball. Marquise Goodwin is purposely not going to block the corner. I think he's got a chance. Watch Goodwin. He's not going to block the corner. Watch him release. So as Fields comes here, as that corner. Oh. You see how he can throw it? That's by design. That's all part of this RPO, multiple zone read stuff. Don't be surprised if they see that and they come back to it later in the game. Dump it over his head. It is roaring in Cleveland loud.
Malik McDowell gets pressure. It's got to be a hold. Got to be a hold anyway. Yep. They're not going to take that, right? They're right here. They got the chip. Yeah, it's a hold. That's definitely a hold.
He's on the backside of the screen. He just needs to stay inside out. Not sure why he set so wide. One thing Jason Peters did say this week, which I thought was really, really good.
Why did they accept that? All right.
Knowing I have a different type of quarterback behind me. Said he worked all week on being a little bit more vertical, getting off the ball a little bit more. We saw him there kind of.
3rd and 19.
This is 3rd and 19. Fields running away out of pocket, looking to throw. Can't find anything. Now loads it up and throws it deep for Robinson. Intercepted.
Are they going to get him on the push off?
Penalty flag 2 in the secondary, so hang on.
That's not a push off.
If they're going to call John Johnson for pass interference, what a turn of events that would be.
No, that can't be it.
He had Mooney KB early. The fans are not going to be happy here if they call this defensive pass interference.
Well, I mean, look, his hands were there, but the question is, did he?
That's a bad call.
Huge call.
You're going to see Mooney.
What?
Justin Fields gets out of the box. Watch Mooney now down the middle of the field. He's going to run down the middle of the field. Watch. Stay with him. Just stay with him. Stay with him. He's got him. He's got him. He just didn't quite get his footwork into it. He's got a chance.
Oh, you're right, but they get the penalty. The 48-yard penalty.
Oh, they're going to run a wildcat.
Montgomery, the former high school quarterback, inside the 10. So for all that, after missing Instead of the interception, it's a 48-yard penalty. They've got a chance to cut it to 3.
And I know the fans here weren't happy, but in live act, the defender puts his hands on a guy's back. Speaking from an offensive player, it altered Allen Robinson's ability to go track.
Oh, boy, that didn't alter anybody's ability. The ball was over his head. It's uncatchable. It's uncatchable. On Allen Robinson, that's uncatchable. How is that even a penalty? Hey, that's a sack. Let's get him off the field here. Come on. Just falls on the turf, too, right here. Can't get set. That's a sack. Ah, come on. They got to go for that, right? They got to go for that, right? Matt Nagy really ain't got no balls, huh? He ain't going to go for that? You got gift wrap that drive and you ain't going to go for it? 660 people in chat. Make sure you hit the like button. Yeah, more balls than that, man.
It's a one-score game. As the Bears get the 48-yard pass interference penalty on John Johnson right here instead of the interception.
My thing is, how is that pass interference when that ball is uncatchable for Allen Robinson? Because if you're going to say it was pass interference on Mooney, Mooney wasn't touched the whole play. That's just why I want the explanation. Like, why would that be pass interference? That's not a catchable ball for Allen Robinson. Well, whatever.
Hey, look who stopped by Daddy's office.
Wait, you work here?
Chevy Silverado with the available multi-flex tailgate. Find new flexibility, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Sarah, you said you were buying a car today.
Dad, it's 4 a.m.
Yeah, I stayed up and crunched all the numbers.
I already used Capital One Auto Navigator. I found my car online and got pre-qualified instantly.
He didn't push off, though. Watch it on the slow motion. He didn't push off. He had his hand on his back, but he didn't push him. Allen Robinson's momentum never went the other direction. It wasn't a push-off. He just touched him. He didn't impede any motion for Allen Robinson. In order for it to be a push-off, there needs to be some kind of evidence that you impeded his motion. Because they touch each other all the time when they're going out, when they're playing defense on each other. So it can't just be that. I just want a better explanation on why they called that penalty. It looked like he just saw it in real time and thought he pushed off and just didn't correct it.
With customization, curbside pickup, and delivery. There's so much new, we don't even have time to show you who's holding his phone.
I bet you don't treat Brady this way. Come on, man.
You clearly haven't seen the other ad. It's the Eat Fresh Refresh at Subway.
Bengals up 27-7 on Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh.
T. Higgins, the receiver, not playing today because he's injured. Those two guys have done a pretty good job. Man, they've done something else, the two of them. Great combination for Burrow. After this field goal handoff to Nixon. On a 1st and 10. Couple guys in there, including Budge with a gain of a yard to the 33 or close to it. Yeah, Higgins is out today.
Well, LSU be putting out some good wide receivers, huh?
And the offense has got some depth there, don't they? Auden Tate has come in to play an extra receiver when needed.
And it looked like Riley Reif's hurt for the Bengals.
For the Bengals, and that is Reif. Their starting right tackle, first 9 seasons with Detroit and Minnesota.
Every Wednesday.
All right, we back.
Brings you the biggest superstars. New season is here. 13-6 Browns. 1:43 to go in the third. Wills is back in the game. At left tackle, he's bounced out a couple times with
They got Kareem Hunt in there. And they're going to run it.
last play of their last possession.
Oh, no. Here we go. Odell. There we go.
So, 7-point game. It feels like the Browns are up by 1 million in some ways, but in a way, these are kind of the games that are built for Cleveland, right? They're built for these kind of games. They are because they're
Odell with his 4th reception of the day. He's been looking pretty good today.
Give some credit to this Bears defense. We've talked a lot about Cleveland and the sacks and the pressure they put on Justin Fields. The Bears defense has kept them alive. They've kept this a one-score game. Going into the fourth quarter here, they got a shot.
No doubt about it. Bears have 5 sacks of their own. 1st and 10. Mayfield on the fade. Looking deep. Throwing deep for Beckham. Incomplete.
A little late there on Beckham. I think maybe you get that ball out a little earlier at the top of your drop. You might actually be able to hit him on that cross.
Also had a run earlier in the game. Picked up 10 yards.
I think he broke open for about, there we go. He broke open right there. Ball had to be out right there, and it just wasn't. They'll iron those things out.
Really well defended there by the Bears.
2nd and 10 here. 7 seconds left on the game clock. They got to get set real fast. Good screen. There you go. To the 45, and Kareem Hunt's been having himself a day. They're going to let this run to the end of the 4th with the 3rd.
We've seen it a few times today, Kevin. Their screen game is really good. When you get these pass rushers, Robert Quinn, Khalil Mack up the field, it really opens them up and makes them susceptible. Kareem Hunt has great timing, great patience getting into the screen, letting the play develop, and he is not easy to tackle in the open.
Yeah, great job there by Kareem Hunt. He's been running real hard, real good today. We're going to get one more run play in. And he's going to have the edge here. Oh, if Joe Antonio just stays on his feet, that could have broke. Is he okay? Yep. There we go.
If you feel like falling in love with a new show this fall, The Big Leap is it. This is great news.
As long as we got my vision and your brains, we're gonna change, too.
A factor this season. He's been one of the favorites of Lamar Jackson in his career. And just when you think you get all your eyes up close, that's where they hit you. You start to lose sight of these tight ends and receivers in behind you off the play action pass. And he's had a pretty good day today, 109 yards off 5 catches.
Jackson on 1st down. With time. Ball tipped at the line of scrimmage and falls incomplete. Up big time once again to get you back to New York City, Phil Simmons.
All right, thank you, Greg. James Conner, the old Steeler, 4-yard run for the Arizona Cardinals. Jacksonville 19, Arizona 7. Let's send it back to Greg, Adam, and AJ.
All right, Phil, thank you.
All right, so let's just jump around the AFC North real quick. Baltimore up 13-7 on Detroit, so they're playing a little bit of a sloppy hangover game after beating the Chiefs. The Bengals up big on the Pittsburgh Steelers here, 24-7 in the 3rd. Steelers do have the ball here, but the Bengals are beating them down. Jamar Chase having a really good game right now. Browns waiting for that 4th quarter to start. Chiefs in a dogfight with the Chargers right now, 14-7. Yeah, Bengals are beating down the Steelers right now, dude.
Score the game winning touchdown because the moment can't be too big for you.
You think you can perform like a pro? Because you're raw.
At Nectar, we are so devoted to helping you get your best night's sleep, we're including a personal sleep coach.
You said well.
Actually, it's the new Nest Hub from Google. Get up to $498 of accessories with your Nectar Premier, including a new Nest Hub with Sleep Sensing.
The Steelers are missing Watt and Highsmith, but, you know, still shocking. All right, start of fourth quarter. Put him up. 4.
Browns have 7. Bears have 5. But it's Cleveland with a 7-point lead and driving as we start this fourth quarter. As 13.
Felton in the game with Hunt.
Justin Fields has started debut for the Bears. Just 5 of 12, 57 yards. Obviously no touchdowns by that score, but now the Browns trying to take back control. First and 10, start the fourth.
Good ball. Did he catch it? Oh, great effort. Oh, great effort. Great effort by Odell. Good ball by Baker, just a little late. Oh, my goodness. Just a little bit more space there.
Good coverage. Jalen Johnson gets a little jam. Again, this cover 2 kind of zone match type.
Baker needs to give him more space vertically on that one. All right, Hunt going to get a ball. Shakes a tackle at the line of scrimmage. He's going to have space here. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Touchdown. Jumps into the dog pound. There we go. There we go. Hey, if Chubb ain't hitting, Hunt will. There we go. Look, he got there. No, sir. And then Eddie Jackson just gets shook into last week, and he is gone. Look at that. Look at Eddie Jackson. Yeah. No, sir. Gone. Good job. Good job. There we go. All right, let's get a couple more stops, and this is going to be a beatdown.
Officials that stopped it. Yes, I agree, Trent. They stopped it and signaled that something wasn't right.
Did Steelers lose another offensive lineman? My goodness. Steelers in bad shape right now. 24-7 down that. They're in 3rd and 11, and they got the ball on the 2-yard line, their own 2-yard line, and they convert.
Needed conversion as the Steelers start getting some tempo going here, hurrying up to the line of scrimmage.
And a handoff here. They're doing some RPO stuff.
It was Washington who made the grab, and now they call him down. Yes, down. I think down, gain of 4.
Okay. Didn't hear a whistle. But the one official was marking the ball. The running attack today for Pittsburgh, and that was a big topic this week. Only 44 yards, 34 by Harris. 2nd and 6. Here he goes again, trying to get away, and then wrapped around the waist by Stent.
All right.
Download the NFL app today. Critics rate this show is deliciously so big. This series has.
And if this holds for the Bengals, if they hold this lead they have right now, the Steelers will have not a won. They will have not won a home game. Since the Browns beat them in the wild card?
King. Keep it real meals only at Burger King.
Kareem Hunt is having an unbelievable game. He's got 134 yards from scrimmage. He was huge on that 2-minute drive before the half, and he just raced in from 29 yards out, which was all him to break a tackle and go on in and score. And the Browns just wearing people down.
All right. Ugh, man, he be kicking them liners, boy. He almost fumbled that.
This is just Kareem Hunt being fantastic, right, Greg?
A great run by Kareem Hunt here.
Remember now, Deion Bush, he's in for Deshaun Gibson. He's the run-through player. They don't have him blocked. But sometimes you have a good call, and the other guy's just...
He just breaks free there.
Makes a miss. It goes from a 4-yard tackle for loss.
Hey, it's a great play call if you give it to the ball. If you give the ball to the guy they can't tackle, right?
Kareem Hunt, Chubb, this offensive line, scheme. It's just a really hard team to go up against.
And now a lot of work to do for Justin Fields in this offense. He goes to
And great coverage by Denzel Ward.
Robinson, covered well by Denzel Ward. Tomorrow on Fox, Blackout continues on a thrilling 9-1-1. TV's high-octane drama is back.
Great coverage by Denzel Ward on that play. Good play by the secondary today.
Fields today, 5 of 13, 57 yards.
Yeah, Mac Wilson about the blitz.
And he's just 2 of his last 11. Back to pass, Montgomery, incomplete. We get a flag, however, from the secondary.
Come on, man. What's the flag?
So, Greg, here's the thing. The Bears have shown absolutely zero ability to make you believe they can even run a play.
Defense, number 21. Target or penalty from the previous spot.
Okay, that's a hold.
Yeah, Ward just kind of...
Yeah, that's a hold.
loses his footing a little bit, but he kind of...
He didn't need to either.
So, at this point, you barely feel like the Bears can run a play without getting sacked, right? So, what do you do? There's still a lot of time left in this game, down 2 scores, but they haven't done it or showed you that they can do anything. First down.
Oh!
Mooney, the intended target.
I think there's a lot going on, right?
Mac Wilson almost picked it off.
I don't think he's missing... No, as he maybe missed a guy here or there, but it doesn't seem like...
All right, 2nd and 10 here.
Guys in space. Of course, the protections you mentioned. It's 7 sacks. Any young quarterback, any quarterback for that sake. It's just a tough combination. There's tight coverage in the back end. The rush is in my face. The crowd's going crazy. It's not an easy environment for him to operate in.
Bill's going to keep this one and race to the edge and get out of bounds.
It's going to be about 3rd and 6.
Hasn't really done that much today.
It looked like when he pulled it, he was
All right, 3rd and 6 here. Browns would love to get off the field and be able to, do another long drive.
The Bears, 1 of 8 on 3rd down. Obviously, that's not very good for Chicago, but Cleveland, that was their bugaboo coming in. They were the worst in the NFL on 3rd down. That's turned around. 3rd and 6.
They got Myles Garrett, Jadeveon Clowney next to each other on the inside. Great play by Ronnie Harrison to get him off the field. We got a super chat from Max Nilikenko who says, pay Kareem Hunt. He is ridiculous. They already did pay Kareem Hunt, bro. They already did. There you go. Great defense. Myles Garrett almost Euro'd his way into a sack.
He has no choice, right? His clock is so fast right now. And I gotta be honest, I don't blame him.
Yeah. I mean, 7 sacks will do that too. He's been harassed on numerous occasions. It's hard in some cases to make a real evaluation to this.
Yeah, Max would pay Kareem Hunt. They already did. Goodness gracious. There is not a punt that he can't get 10 yards out of.
And now this from Geico.
People like options. When you take Geico, You can call them anytime if you're not saving money. It don't matter, day or night. Use your
Hold
computer,
on one second.
your smartphone, your tablet, whatever. The point is, you have options. Ah, how convenient. Oi, crab cakes. What are you looking at?
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Bears on offense haven't had many answers, if any, for this Browns defense today. 20-6, 13:40 to play, and now Cleveland with the football. And a chance to really put the hammer down here.
We're going to have 3 tight ends out again? No, just 2. Yep. Good rip.
Well, Justin Fields not the only rookie quarterback battling today.
I know they ain't losing to the damn. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was about to say. Is that Pat Pete? Is that Pat Pete? Oh, no. Who is that? Pat Peterson ain't on the Cardinals no more, right? And block on. Oh, there we go, Chubb. There we go, Chubb. There we go. We moving downhill now. We moving downhill right now.
This is the exact same play design we just saw Kareem Hunt score on. They're blocking down. You said 3 tight ends.
Good block there by Austin Hooper. Springs it loose.
They're just so good.
Well, Bill Callahan, long regarded as one of the best line coaches in the history of this league, really. And we talked to Kevin Stefanski. He said it was a huge hire. Andrew Berry, the GM, fixed the O-line, went and signed free agents, and then he hired him. He said, that's
all right, 1st and 10 here.
better. It's not because of me. And this is
You're going to run it.
And now just looking to oppose their will with Chubb as they're up around 160 yards rushing.
The second we asked Stefanski, we said, talk about
You know, the Browns ain't been running the ball well. They almost have 160 yards running and like, what, a touchdown or 2 touchdowns? We have ridiculously high standards for this offense in this run game.
You can see the impact this offensive line has had not only on this game, but really in their turnaround to being a contender. I mean, they're not only a playoff contender, they got a chance here at the AFC. I think they're that good.
Dribble.
Chubb again.
Good run.
Turning those legs, and he's going to be 2 yards short of a first down. Well, it's interesting, too, because on this offensive line, COVID affected everybody. It just changed how you got ready for the year last year. And Stefanski said, there's certain things we didn't know. They got to,
Be interested to see what they do here on 3rd and 2.
pull and do all this other cool stuff. We didn't really know what they could do.
Yeah, he said, I came from Minnesota, and everyone just says, oh, we're an outside zone team. Very traditional outside zone. You see it with
6 and 20.
49ers. Seattle runs a lot of it. He goes, next thing you know, we're getting through the season. I'm saying, I got 2 guards who can pull.
Boy, Kareem Hunt having a hell of a day. 74 receiving yards, 60 rushing.
We've seen it today.
3rd and 2. Mayfield is
Good block. Oh, Baker missed that one.
Just overthrown, and now a 4th and 2.
They're probably going to stay out there, right?
2 touchdowns here. They are in field goal range. You going for it? Looks like they are.
I think they're going for it. That last play, he has Bryant wide.
Baker just missing a little bit more often than he usually does.
Packages off the run. They sneak Bryant from the backside.
Wonder what happened there. Was his feet rushed? Yeah, he had him.
Wide open. Just missed him. But all that is set up because of their ability to run the ball. Just trying to get him to jump off sides. Yeah.
Trying to get him jumped. Didn't work. Timeout called.
Hey, take the field goal.
And now they'll bring on the field goal team. Let's go down to Pam.
And when we spoke to Matt Nagy, he acknowledged that the excitement over Justin Fields starting, what that would create. But he was also cautious, trying to manage expectations for the rookie. Remember, he told us the view from 30,000 feet up from people on the outside. Put the rookie in, everything would be fine. He said it's just not that easy. It's too much to manage. It's been a bad day for Chicago down here on the sidelines. I gotta tell you, these guys look like they've been hit by a truck. Back to you.
Wow. Yeah. I mean,
Man, that offense looks so much worse now, right?
this week is that, hey, Justin doesn't have to be the franchise quarterback in one day. I get that for sure, but you also don't want his debut to be a complete disaster. And today has been a disaster. I'm not saying he's been a disaster.
Stop giving the kicker love for doing
I
this.
think it's been a combination of a lot of things, and unfortunately, right, wrong, or indifferent, the quarterback in any city, let alone Chicago, he's going to come under fire, and he's going to take the credit. He's going to take the blame. It's just the way the league is set up.
Good kick, he made it. All right, cool. Get off the field, you kicker.
Cleveland is rocking here in the fourth, 23-6.
Pittsburgh's still down.
All the way back to the 21. Just a minute ago, they were inside the 5.
Hey, they're driving. They look like they might be able to bring this within like 10.
The drive, which started back at the 4. Claypool caught one for 16, McLeod for 24 through the end. Second down goal. Roethlisberger. Harris. Apple couldn't get him. And then hit by Bell. The two combined, a gain of 5, and the rookie takes it to the 16 of the Bengals, who are being feisty this afternoon here in Pittsburgh.
Harris is taking a lot of hits. I know he's a big guy, 6'1", 230 plus. But a lot of these short passes, it's just when
they don't take off the field.
Right.
They don't, for third and fourth down, they keep them on the field.
Hold on, who said that in the chat? Don't ever infer that I would be a type of dude to ever wear a kicker jersey. I'm not ever wearing a kicker's jersey, and you should never too. Don't ever wear no kicker jersey. Love yourself more than rocking the kicker jersey. Don't spend $120 to rep the kicker. Come on now. Come on.
4th and goal. Do you go for 3 or do you go?
I kick the field goal. It's a 3-possession game, but I know they're not going to make it.
And the Steelers are going to go kick a field goal, which makes sense. They're only down 14 if they make it.
Being at the 8-yard line, so take the you got to points. There's 8:20 left, and it's a 3-possession game. So
Max with the $5 super chat says $5 for UQ to say the Browns have a good kicker. Hey, he's all right. He's a kicker.
Throws it from 26. The Steelers close the gap, but they're still down by 2 touchdowns. On these platforms.
I think y'all misunderstand my stance on kickers. It's not that I don't think a good kicker exists. It's just I don't really care. Don't want the game to come down to the kicker. Ever. I don't trust him. Kickers kind of just suck to me.
Sorry, dude. I got to put that on you.
A lot of talk here in Cleveland, Mayfield, all the young quarterbacks get to a point. It's like he doesn't have the big deal, right? So the reason why that's an issue is because while you're committing to him as the long-term franchise guy, and we talk so much about Justin Fields today, rightfully so, he's starting debut.
Rocking kicker jerseys.
Baker Mayfield, here is your take on him. Coming up next, we've got a doozy. America's Game of the Week. It's the Bucs and the Rams. I mean, that legit NFC Championship preview. I know it's week 3, but you get the idea. Also, some of you see Seahawks and Vikings. It's on Fox and the Fox Sports app. But Baker Mayfield, we're talking about Fields.
All right, defense, let's keep it going. Keep the pressure up. I think they took Miles out.
I just think they have the perfect marriage right now with play caller, scheme, design, and what Baker Mayfield's skill sets are. And I think this offense just goes so good with each other. The run game complements the pass. Everything about this offensive line suits Baker Mayfield's style. I think they've found their formula. And they got to feel pretty good about this.
He's got a leadership ability too, right? That I think he's grown into. You sense that?
I do. I really enjoyed talking to him yesterday.
Oh!
haven't really met him personally, but in just our
Was that Greedy? Almost got an interception.
I liked his demeanor. I kind of liked his presentation of how he kind of gave us his thoughts, gave us his preparation.
Misfit Culture with the super chat. Baker may still be sore from his shoulder after last week. That's why his accuracy may be off, and this defense came to play today. I just think he's having an off day. I don't think it has anything to do with his shoulder. Just every once in a while, he might have a little bit of an off day. I don't think it's a big deal or anything, but he's just having a little bit of an off day. He's missing some throws he usually makes pretty easily. Oh, my God. Myles Garrett just shot out of there. 4.5 for Myles. 4.5 for Myles Garrett. My goodness. He didn't have this many sacks when he played University of Texas San Antonio. He has 4.5 in the NFL. My goodness, they can't do anything about him. Wow, Myles Garrett. 4.5. Where was Myles Garrett? He was waiting for this. Oh, yeah, just getting a real good punt return, too, from Demetric Felton. There you go. My goodness, Myles Garrett. I don't know. You have to go back to high school the last time he has had more sacks than this in a game. $4.50 from Dave May for 4.5 sacks for Garrett. Appreciate you. Myles Garrett. Woo, buddy. Y'all done forgot about Myles. Talk about everybody else. Myles Garrett. Woo, boy. Pittsburgh losing by 14 to the Bengals. Who they're losing by 14 to the Bengals, who lost to the Bears by like 17. Well, no, by like 4 at the end of the game, but they were down like 17 most of the game. All right. Jason Peters just gave up on the ideal of doing anything to Myles Garrett. They just gave up on that ideal. Nah. And a loud Myles Garrett chant as he puts on an all-timer. And wow, Hunt breaks free to the 30. All right, it's about to be party time soon. It's about to be party time soon, y'all.
19 yards for Hunt on the run.
How many times does it seem like they have them? They've got them, and they just can't get them to the ground.
It's about to be party time.
It's something you hear a lot about Alvin Kamara, some of these other backs, Christian McCaffrey. It's not so much that they run through guys all the time. It's that they can absorb contact, keep their balance, keep their footing, and continue.
Myles Garrett out here having a certified hood classic, boy.
Some guys are just super talented.
This is a certified.
They stay with it. Why not? Gets a pull block from Batonio. Tries to get to the edge, and that's how the Bears played it well. Back in hot pursuit. It'll bring up second down. So Hunt's numbers today, 82 yards rushing and a touchdown, 74 yards receiving on 6 catches.
The narrative this week has changed.
And now timeout on the field.
They're going to take a timeout here as Detroit's pulling this game close to Baltimore right now, only down by 2. Wow, Myles Garrett, man. 4.5 sacks in the NFL. My goodness.
I think Myles Garrett asked him, "Do you want me to hold the chain?"
I mean, at this point, he might as well.
He's done everything else.
Got him a little ice.
Oh, he's giving him. You see what he told him? He's telling him next time you gotta lower your shoulder.
Myles Garrett said you gotta lay the boom down, baby. Got a $5 super chat from Norman G. No words attached to it. Did you mean to write something on that?
Let's see him.
Who got him? Ogletree got him.
Oh, the plastic piece. That's how to lower his body and to absorb the blow a little bit better.
But it's still in there.
He's a warrior.
Bleeding from the face and all. Here is Chubb. I mean, if you've never...
It's going to be 3rd and short here.
It's unbelievable how fast they are. They come at you.
And Myles Garrett just phenomenal. Phenomenal all day. Euro. Just athletic enough to chase them down. Just insane. Just an insane day. Look how fast he can move those hips. He is hit like Justin Fields at least 10 times. And in this one, just chased them down. That's like when Ohio State played Florida in 07.
Well, he was an all-pro last year. He had 12.5 sacks, and he missed 2 games, 6 in the NFL. 4.5 in this game alone as Chubb.
All right, they're going to have to kick another field goal.
Going to be a little bit short. And it'll bring up 4th down. It's time now getting down to 6:04 left, and a timeout is called by Chicago. That's their first. So you look at the overall yardage for this game, which doesn't always tell the story, right? I mean, Cleveland now approaching 400 yards. The Bears have 50. But for a time, Greg, considering their offense did nothing, the Bears D kind of kept them in this game. Curious how you would evaluate their performance today.
Yeah, I think it's a tough evaluation. I think the one thing you touched on that's so important, the amount of pressure a defense feels when it's 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. They feel that pressure, right? The margin for error gets so small. Now they start pressing. They start saying, "I've got to make the big play. I've got it." And all of a sudden, you see the fabric of the defense starts to kind of break down. I don't think by any measure they.
Oh, they're going for it on 4th and 1, huh? All right.
They were great, but I also don't think they struggled. I think this was really a product of playing a very good offense.
You talk about just making sure that dagger in. Little toss. And they got it.
When you feel confident in your offense, you can take chances like this. I like a lot of coaches would kick the field goal. Look, he stretches it, They tell running backs all the time.
Good run there.
Press it, stick your foot in the ground, get vertical.
Browns doing what they do. They wear teams out. 4 sacks for the King.
Once he gets his shoulders.
He shares my birthday from replay. Appreciate that. 4.5 sacks for Myles Garrett. Slight correction. 4.5. By Marcus Hunt. Yeah.
Hunt on Hunt.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot he's going to be able to do there when an interior defensive lineman is left unblocked. That's they're good. I don't know if they're that good.
All right, Browns about 5 minutes here.
He's just swallowing offensive players sometimes. Got the call up to the roster today with Eddie Goldman not playing once again. The Browns just in full waste the clock mode, up 23-6. Jarvis Landry here. Unfortunate for him, he's only missed 1 game in his career.
2nd and 16.
COVID contract tracing last year, so this is a new experience for him. But certainly a good start without him, and hopefully knee sprain.
3rd and 11.
Longer than 3 weeks. The required amount of time on the injured list. We'll see.
Yeah, you asked before, KB.
Make sure Hunt's okay.
What did the defense of Chicago take from this game? And I think if I'm Sean Desai, of course, you're never thrilled. 400 yards. Right. Don't give up. But I think one thing they came into the season talking about. We talked about Robert Quinn and Khalil Mack. Can they get after the passer? They've done a good job getting after Baker Mayfield. Now this second half has kind of turned into a run fest. But For the most part, they've gotten the pressure on the quarterback that they're going to need for the rest of the season. It's just today against this team being able to run the ball so successfully.
All right, 3rd and 12 here. Just going to run it. Chubb's going to get the edge here. And he's going to be a short one, and they're going to – damn, Odell. Was that the block?
Well, what's going on is a reminder of America's Game of the Week is coming up when you guys are finished.
Yeah, they're kicking a field goal here, right?
Rams take on Tom Brady and the unbeaten world champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah, he's all fired up, and we are too. It's America's Game of the Week coming your way at the conclusion of your contest there in Cleveland. Kevin and Greg and Pam.
Wow, that's going to be some game.
It'd be a good day to have Chase McLaughlin on your fantasy team. Jeez.
The chain gang on the other side got hurt here. I think it was by Chubb. What happened? Oh, no, it was at the end. Oh, goodness.
I think Eddie Jackson threw
David Njoku, he flipped that boy upside down.
kind of out of bounds late. They were kind of wrestling on the block, and I think he just kind of turned and whipped him. I hope he's all right.
All right, let's kick this field goal, though.
Well, he's staying down as they're tending to.
Is that David that's hurt?
I certainly hope he's all right. I mean,
Or is that the guy that's hurt?
You know, look, you can attest to it. Doesn't matter if you're paying attention. It comes at me so fast down there. I just hope he's okay. Now they're going to bring out the stretcher for him.
Yeah, he probably tore his ACL or something like that.
Stoppage and play right now. He is moving his arms.
Hope they have health insurance.
Concerned when they come down to the ground after the initial contact. You know, do they hit their head going backwards? You know, you said it earlier. These guys are so big and they're moving so fast. You get caught the wrong way and you go back. You just gotta hope he didn't hit his head.
Lions right now driving to take the lead on Baltimore. And they just got the ball past the 40-yard line. They're in scoring territory. Hey, there's an upset alert. Baltimore versus Detroit. Jared Goff right now driving on Baltimore. So check that game out if you have a chance here. Also, Kansas City tied with the Chargers. And we know that the Steelers right now, not looking good for them. 5 minutes left. They're losing to the Bengals by 14. And the Changay guy got off.
Hey, these guys are tough down there. Man, oh man. So we saw one person holding up the down mark on the other side, bleeding from his face while holding it out. And now this guy gets taken out by 2 NFL players, tumbles backward, and now is standing up. And I wonder if he's arguing to stay in the game. And there's the other side of things. He's like, yeah, no big deal, just a gash. And now, is he going to stay in the game? No, they're going to give off to someone else, and they're going to. Good news is walk him out.
Anytime they wheel the stretcher, and they wheeled that from the other end zone, he was laying on his back.
All right, let's kick this field goal.
Great sign, walking off under his own control.
Misfit culture. How are you watching games on your TV? What are you using? Because I need that for next time. Sunday Ticket. That's why I use Sunday Ticket. All right, 26-6. Browns up by a comfy 20 with 3 minutes left. Right now, there are 2 massive upset alerts going on right now. If you're paying attention, we know about the Bengals up 24-10 on Pittsburgh, but right now the Chargers are tied with the Chiefs. That has AFC implications, obviously, and also 16-14 with the Lions in scoring territory against Baltimore with 3:17 left. Lions down by 2, but they have the ball and they're driving right now. So there is some upset stuff going on here. Other scores around the league. The Bills are up 43-14 on the football team. The Saints are up 23-13 on the Patriots. And what else is going on here? Yeah. The Titans are up 25-16, 31-19 Cardinals. But that is a upset alert going on there in Baltimore. We'll keep an eye on that game as the Browns start to wind this one out. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, y'all.
Yes? No. Try it first.
I need to try it first.
Got lingering odors? Grab Febreze Small Spaces. Press firmly to activate, and Small Spaces continuously eliminates and prevents odors to freshen up any small room for up to 45 days. Febreze.
Get football on your terms with NFL Game Pass. See every snap from every game. Watch your team on your time. And listen to all the action as it happens.
What's the dog, Chief? Leaping right to left hand. Kill over the middle.
This season, get football on your terms.
Trickery from Cleveland.
With NFL Game Pass.
The blackout continues. This day they use all the heroes that can get TV's high-octane drama is back.
How is it that every time the world seems to end, it ends some more?
It took our son! 911, all new tomorrow at 8/7 Central on Fox.
26-6, Browns leading the Bears. That trio today, pretty good combination.
Good job, Rob, with the $5 super chat. They're finally getting to watch OBJ and Baker click. I love it. It's great. It's great to see. Justin Fields got to be dreading going back out here, right? Because, like, they're going to have to throw unless they're going to concede this game already.
So, take you back to this week. You know, obviously all Bears fans are dying to see Justin Fields. When you spend the 11th overall pick on him, you want to see the young kid play. He wasn't going to play this week until Andy Dalton got hurt, right? So it's kind of an interesting thing in Chicago with, you know, people want to see the young guy.
Been a rough day for Justin Fields. Yeah, Lions are close to scoring on the Ravens right now.
Yeah, I think that's the key difference in the situation here in Chicago that people need to keep in mind. You know, often when these guys draft the young quarterbacks,
As they're going to get to Montgomery. Ooh, Montgomery, and he's going to have a first down.
it typically happens earlier in that kind of coaching staff's era, right? And they have a little bit.
Who they got out there? They got 52 out there? Is that Montrell Meander? Chargers got an interception and they're driving.
Does Matt maybe have that? Does he have that ability to learn with a young quarterback? That's the question.
JOK. Yeah, JOK needs to start from here on out.
Very good veteran that he feels like he can win with now. How much does that impact whether you throw young Justin Fields out to the wolves there in week 1 and deal with the inevitable struggles of a young quarterback? There's a lot of factors that go in. It's not just Justin Fields, he's our future. Is he your future? Right? He might be the future of the Bears. Is he the future of this staff? That's a factor in why they didn't start in week 1, why he's entered now only due to injury.
Well, that is a great call.
Oh, my God. Not again.
And to think about this Bears franchise, I mean,
3rd and 10 here.
It's like they've been looking for a franchise guy forever. I mean, look at, you know, it's amazing. You don't realize Jim McMahon, just because it's Super Bowl, only 61 starts. Jay Cutler, who you, of course, played with, has the most starts of the Bears quarterback since 1960.
Yeah, it's a position that they've been trying to get right. You know, in my 4 years playing in Chicago, I had 4 quarterbacks. You know, they were good in their moments, and we all, you know, we had a lot of good. You know, we showed the pass from Cutler in the playoffs.
Pat Mahomes throwing way more interceptions this year than he has ever had.
You know, they've been kind of searching for who is that guy. They thought it was going to be Trubisky. They're hoping now that it's Justin Fields.
Goes on the run here.
No way.
Unbelievable. Incomplete. He was out of bounds anyway.
Good coverage. And that's going to be a punt.
It's going to be another punting situation unless they decide to go on 4th and 10.
I think you also have to make sure you recognize, and I think the fan base.
Yeah, I'm wondering why Myles Garrett's even out there at this point.
The future that Justin Fields, he's a talented young kid.
Was there like a single game sack record he trying to get? They're going to go for it.
At some point, though, the organization
They're going to go for this? Are you kidding me?
Complementary players that work for his skill set, right? You've seen him do it with Lamar Jackson. He has a very unique skill set in Baltimore. They base their offense around him. Over the next year or so, we'd like to see them be able
Well, I mean, I guess.
Chicago.
Oh, get him. Oh, okay. Miles needs half, but Clowney picked it up the rest. My God.
It's the most in a game since 2015. Myles Garrett, after last week's game, said he doesn't think he's ever been chipped so much. I don't think Chicago has chipped him one time today.
They've chipped him a couple of times. Oh, Miles, you had 5.5 right there looking at you.
Any offensive lineman. You got Clowney, Myles Garrett,
Clowney came in and stole it. He knows it. He stole it. He stole one from Myles Garrett.
I would say going forward, maybe teams would want to chip.
My God, are they going to actually try to score this thing? No, they got Dearness Johnson in the game. Oh, they put Case in the game? They got Case Keenum in the game?
How do you even evaluate Justin Fields? I mean, his numbers are 6 of 20, 67 yards, but there's been so much that has gone into that. I mean, how do you look at his start today?
I don't think you can objectively come to any sort of conclusion. I think listen,
Damn, they put Case Keenum in the game.
Are there plays that maybe he missed? Did he lock in on a
Shout out Case Keenum.
I'm sure any young quarterbacks are going to have those moments. They need to really have a come to Jesus moment here and say, how do we solidify our pass protection first? How do we establish some sort of run game to take the pressure off? And then how do we base this scheme around his skill set? On the move, RPO stuff, read option, get him out on the perimeter.
Tough day for Justin Fields and the Bears. It's all Myles Garrett today. 4.5.
That must be rough, right? Because Justin Fields, he come from Ohio State. He used to putting the beat down on people, not getting the beat down put on him. He is realizing that Chicago is not Ohio State. All right, let's go check in on this Lions game. It's a big 3rd and 8 here for this Lions offense.
That Baltimore right around 1 minute, maybe 57, 58.
Now, you really want to score here if you're the Lions because going up by 1 with Baltimore don't mean nothing in 2 minutes left. But
On 3rd down, Detroit started 0 for 6. They are now 3 for their last 3 on 3rd down converting. And to me, this has to be
it looked like Baltimore's confused on this 3rd and 9 here. What the hell was that call? Damn, man. Lions don't have any balls. I get why you would do it, but this lack of balls here. $5 super chat from Matt Begg. No words attached to it. Appreciate it.
Clock continues to move. 1:25 to play, and that is Ryan Santoso.
Here's the crazy part. Shout out to Matt for that super chat, by the way. Here's the crazy part. The Browns really, like on offense, they weren't really playing that well. Right. Hey, the defense showed up. Beat down.
Dan Campbell getting the full explanation.
Why would you run the ball there on 4th and 13? Well, on 3rd and 13.
Emotionally in this game.
Do you think there's any pressure?
Nah. There's Santoso. It would be about
play. So what I need to do to get this right is to set the game clock at 1 minute, 32 seconds. Play clock is good at 25. Both clocks are going to start on my whistle. Thank you.
What are they doing?
They're going to make the play clock 1:30, the game clock 1:32.
Okay.
Did the Chiefs lose?
And Santoso is going to line this one up somewhere around the 35 yards out, so the 25-yard line. we're going to get this game clock down to where Scott Novak wants.
All right, they're taking forever.
Make sure your guy can see it. Their guy can't because.
Case Keenum is going to surge forward, pick up the first down, and now they can take the lead.
Yeah, Browns are going to need us out, right?
Sacks. That's what this game's been about, Greg. Cleveland has 9 of them. Myles Garrett has 4.5. I mean, that's a lot.
Sack, 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 sack. Everybody. There are players who don't get 4.5 sacks in the season at start.
Longer than expected. All these new pieces to come together this year. Well, they answered the bell, and unfortunately, it came.
And the Browns are going to need this one out. And the Lions didn't make that field goal. Chargers scored.
What a throw, what a drive, and the guts to go for it the first time, and then again on the second. Wow. The Chargers shocking this place right now.
Bro, the Chiefs low-key are like a couple of bad Browns. Like, they're one fumbled punt away from being 0-3. That's interesting. AFC's wide open. AFC's wide open this year. All right, we're going to see this conclusion to the Baltimore-Detroit game, see if another upset happens.
If you're wondering how close they have to get for Justin Tucker, remember, back in
Detroit up by 1 point against Baltimore, but Baltimore's going to get the ball here with 1:04 left. No timeouts for Baltimore, though. They have no timeouts. Yeah, the Chiefs got lucky they ain't 0-3 because the Browns would have not made those mistakes, man. They would be 0-3 right now.
gave the Ravens an 18-16 win. No return on this one. And Lamar Jackson and company will start on the 25. Let's go back to December of 2013. Justin Tucker, 61 yards for the win. He kicked the franchise record 6 field goals in that game.
All right, Browns game ended. Browns won by 20. We're watching the end of this Baltimore game that I'm going to set up for the post-game show. We got a super chat here from Matt Begg who says, I tried to send the last super chat, but I couldn't figure out how to put a message on it. I think people are going to stop questioning Joe's defense now. Yeah, for this week. Jackson got sacked. They have no timeouts. Appreciate the super chat, by the way, Matt. But, yeah, I don't think anybody's going to be talking about Joe Woods getting fired this week. They're sacked. 43 seconds left to go. It's 2nd and 13 for the Ravens. They drop back again. There's pressure there. He's hit while he throws, and he gets a incomplete ball there. It looked like it was completed, but Duvernay drops it. It's going to be 3rd and 13. 35 seconds. The Lions are up over the Ravens by 1. Oh, come on, Baltimore. Well, I picked Baltimore to win the eliminator, but I'll be happy to see them lose here. But I don't know how to feel about it. 35 seconds here. 3rd and 13. It is loud at Ford Field. Ball snap. Lamar looking back. Steps up in the pocket. He's hit. He fumbles it and he gets loose. Still on the move. He's tripped out of bounds. And it's going to be 4th and 17. Wow. They have not moved forward a single play in this final drive. "26 seconds left. Yeah, Lamar has to have the whereabouts of him to throw that out of bounds so you don't lose more yardage. 16-17, 26 seconds left. 4th and 19. They're going to call a timeout. Detroit's going to call a timeout to get set here. Wow. Wow. Wow, nobody saw this one coming. Wow. And guys, don't forget, in about 30 minutes, I'll be ready for the post-game show. It's going to be right back here, so make sure you don't miss that. So 30 minutes, we're going to be back on the post-game show. Lamar going to drop back here on 4th and 19. He has time. He throws it down the field. It's caught by Sammy Watkins. He goes down. There's 18 seconds left. Can they get it spiked? 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7. They still got to get that in field goal range. Or are they going to kick it with Justin Tucker at the 50-yard line? This is like a 66-yard field goal. My goodness, what are they going to do here?
Lamar Jackson has all the time in the world. He calmly stays in the pocket and just drills.
Yeah, Lamar stays in the pocket, throws a dart there. You got 7 seconds. You got to get at least 10 yards. Oh, and they get a delay of game? No, they're not going to call it. All right, you got to kick it from here. Yeah, I know Justin Tucker is, everybody's miracle man, but there's no way, right? There's no way. There is absolutely no way this goes in. 66-yard field goal attempt, 3 seconds left to win the game. And he's kicking it all the way in his own team's territory at the 45. There's no way. Ball snapped, kicked. It's online. Oh, my God, he made it? Oh, no, it bounced on the field. He got it. What? 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 It bounced like 3 times. What happened? Wow. By the skin of their ass cheeks, the Baltimore Ravens win this game. You cannot win it any tighter than that. Oh, my goodness. Show the replay. Show the replay.
I've never seen anything like it.
Wow.
What a kick. It was barely.
He kicked that thing for the 45.
Oh, the disappointment.
Oh, my goodness.
If you're the Detroit Lions.
Oh, my goodness. How?
Kept carrying and carrying.
In a dome, and it bounced up and back. It did the Phil Dawson. He got the Phil Dawson kick. Wow. How do you do that? All right. Wow. Wow. That is that's the longest kick in NFL history, isn't it? All right, yeah, Justin Tucker in the Hall of Fame, bro. Wow. And the 64-yard field goal was kicked in Denver. So you get the lighter air there. He made that in Detroit. Justin Tucker's the best kicker of all time.
Officially, the Ravens go 2-1 on the season. The Lions fall to 0-3. You can't ask much more of a football game the way this one came off. 19-17, the Ravens.
Wow.
Coming up next, the State Farm post-game show.
Wow.
For our entire crew.
All righty. Well, we have had fun today. The fun will continue. 30 minutes from now, I'll be having a post-game show. So what time is it? Before 4:45, the post-game will start. So if you want to join me for the post-game show, make sure you're there. But for now, we're going to take a brief break, but we'll be back in 30 minutes.